not in a hurry. Now that the hidden dangers of corpse spirit religion had been thoroughly eliminated. And as the Lord of Shadowed Star, I can travel anywhere on it in an instant. This is just one of the small conveniences I received after becoming a Star Master. The biggest benefit is, on Shadowed Star the world energy here now flowed into my body freely, allowing my cultivation speed to soar to almost 100 times what it had been before. However, there was one thing that concerns me. There is a vague, invisible power which seemed to engulf Shadowed Star. These invisible shackles are the world principles of Shadowed Star. Even after becoming a Star Master, I still have no way to affect these world principles. Ha! A large number of people are approaching here. Interesting, these people are not human, and almost all of them are at origin returning realm. It felt like someone was watching us, but I can't sense any nearby presences. Maybe it was just my imagination? You are the strongest member of our clan, how can senses be wrong? He actually sensed me. That person is not simple. This matter will likely be quite difficult to handle. The princess disappeared near Sunrise Island, we need to act carefully. What are you afraid of? If they dare not admit it, this general will raise Sunshine Island to the ground. This is my Sea Clan's territory. These arrogant Sea Clan bastards dare to attack my Sunrise Island? Master Yang, the Sea Clan seems to have come to stir up trouble. I hope Master Yang can stand back. Why is the Sea Clan so angry? Did Sunrise Island or Sea Temple provoke them in some way? I don't know, but there has never been a harmonious relationship between Sea Temple and the Sea Clan. After all, we are two different races who both inhabit the limitless ocean, so friction is inevitable. My Sea Temple and the Sea Clan's Sea God Palace even have some agreements between us, so neither side ever sends out so many masters to deal with the other party. The Sea Clan's Sea God Palace should also be able to collect a lot of ocean cultivation resources. Master Yang, they are of a different race. Also, the Sea Clan is not easy to deal with. If you want to trade cultivation resources with them, I am afraid it will be quite difficult. They have an innate advantage in this regard actually and are able to collect resources from the deepest parts of the sea with ease, something our Sea Temple is incapable of. If High Heaven can cooperate with Sea Clan, it would be more beneficial than cooperating with Sea Temple. The Sea Clan always have eyes atop their heads and look down greatly on our human race. Shang Ao, what is the meaning of this? Could it be that Sea God Palace wants to make war with my Sea Temple? Pangjin, hand over my clansmen you abducted. Otherwise, I will raise your Sunrise Island today and kill off every last chicken and dog on it. Hand over who? This island master doesn't know who you are talking about, but even if he did, this island master would not give whoever it is you want to you. Fine, since you admit your crimes, don't blame this general for being ruthless. Wait. Island Master Pang, this mistress will speak frankly. This time, an important person from my Sea God Palace has disappeared near your Sunrise Island. General Qian Mo, are you making a joke? Just based on your guess, Sea God Palace brings so many origin returning realm masters to embarrass my Sunrise Island? Do you think my Sea Temple is so easy to bully? Milady? Chen Mo and Shang Ao are both among the 8 generals of Sea God Palace and has extremely high status. But she actually referred to this missing Sea Clan clansman as Milady. We have reason to suspect that the people of Sea Temple abducted them. As such, we have come here to ask Island Master Pang to return them to us. It is not just this mistress guess, Milady really did disappear near Sunrise Island, otherwise, we wouldn't be here. If Island Master Pang will permit, this mistress would like to search Sunrise Island. I wonder if you can accommodate this request. Alright, I accept your request. Many thanks. How is it? She's not here. Impossible. She disappeared near Sunrise Island, how could she not be here? Something must be wrong. That's right, could she have been transferred away by them? Sunrise Island has a space array and can connect to various Sea Temple islands. Shang Ao, if you want to fight, just fight. Stop trying to make up excuses. Island Master Pang, this mistress and others were mistaken. I apologize for the trouble we have caused. This mistress will definitely return to apologize in the future. Since that's the case, this Pang won't press this matter any further, you can see yourselves out. Island Master, what person did the Sea Clan lose? Why were Shang Ao and Qian Mo so anxious? Master Yang, Eve shown you something embarrassing. This Pang just received word from the temple's headquarters that a representative will be here in 3 days. I hope Master Yang will take a few days to enjoy the sights and scenes of Sunrise Island as he waits patiently. It would certainly be difficult to work with the Sea Clan. So for now let's just wait and see what happens here. Then, they'll be waiting for good news from Island Master Pang Zheng. Why is he sneaking out with some other masters? Interesting, the Sea Clan's masters are also here. They seem to believe that their clansman is somewhere near Sunrise Island, if Pang Zheng encounter them now. Does he know where is that missing Sea Clan member is? From the reaction of the Sea Clan, the status of the person that disappeared here must not be low. If Pang Zheng could find this missing person first. What happened? An aura mysteriously disappeared. It would undoubtedly become a great merit. At that time, it would be a simple matter to use this person to negotiate some kind of agreement with Sea God Palace, or simply ransomed for a large number of resources. Obviously he was there a moment ago. So how could his aura suddenly disappear? What's this? There are actually paces in the shadowed star that I can't see with my divine sense? That island clearly appeared here. How could it suddenly disappear? What is this place? Why can't I feel my connection with the shadowed star here? People from Sea Temple and Sea Clan are fighting Ether. These people's strength are obviously not weak, so how did they end up in such a miserable state? I can't use St. Q. Having entered Shadowed Soul Island, you must learn the true difference between heaven and earth. Cease your resistance and follow this king to greet Lord Island Master obediently. On as you are obedient, Lord Island Master Sir will not embarrass you. You cannot use your St. Chi in here. Shadowed Soul Island? Of the 3 great forbidden zones of Shadowed Star? Only a fool would believe you. Stubborn fools. This is not possible. Such a thin body actually contains such astonishing power? Rest assured, this king has no intention to slaughter ruthlessly. Shadowed Soul Island has not had fresh blood in a very long time, so your arrival here is quite timely. Also, the island master does not allow anyone to kill it as long as they remain obedient. A fool who doesn't know when to give up. Go kill him for me. He also came here? Be obedient and there will be benefits for you, but dare to resist. Haha, Shadowed Soul Island also has many who die every year, you should understand. Tie them all up. I can only fight here using my physical strength. Marshalikans, fortunately, there are few people in the entire starfield who can match me in just physical strength. Fortunately, even though divine sense is greatly suppressed here, it is still usable. There is really nothing valuable here, some Saint Crystal and stuff, but since I can't use Saint Chi here, Saint Crystals are useless. But what kind of pill is this? This pill was not even refined completely. It did not bring out the full effects of the raw materials used to refine it. Forget it, Saint Chi could not be used in this damned place. Alchemist would have no way to condense medicinal liquid and fully utilize herbs. Let's eat it and what it's for. So that's how it is. No wonder everyone here has such great physical strength, it's because of these pills. It's a pity that I do not know the pill recipe or the raw materials, otherwise I would be able to refine a pill far more effective than this. Someone is approaching? Are they from the island? What are they looking for? That should be the residential ARAO of the island. Since I can't fly using Saint Chi, I can only try to swim my way. The island people are not very welcoming, so let's not go there for the time being. Since the Shadowed Soul Island is a sealed world, IT should have a border. 5 days later maybe I should head to the city to collect more information. During these last 5 days, I have seen nothing but those island boats and sea beasts. What's that? Ocean lotus? Turns out this thing is the main ingredient of that pill. Looks like the ships I encountered along the way had come out to sea to find these ocean lotus. These ocean lotuses had different medicinal efficacies depending on their color. Pink ones had the lowest potency, followed by cyan, silver, then gold. This. It actually ate that pink lotus. Alright, let's see who can grab more of these lotuses. I will take this last one. Gore. Gore. Oh, you are not satisfied with the results? Gore. Good, I will give you some from mine. Here, no need to be afraid. Ha ha ha. You are quite interesting. Are you happy now? Don't be afraid. Tilt. What's the matter? You want me to climb up? I don't think that's a good idea, aren't you too small? Seems I underestimated you. I wonder what kind of beast this cute little dolphin is, but from its performance just now, I am certain it must have great difficulty surviving in this environment. However, since it could understand my words and even respond to me, it showed that its sentience is low, at least not inferior to a 7 or 80-year-old human child. There are over 1,000 ocean lotuses in this lake. You brought me here, did you knew that there are this many ocean lotuses here? Squeak. Is my luck really that good? Good work. Looks like this little dolphin can accurately locate the ocean lotuses. Working with her was a wise decision. Bastard, you dare steal this old master's shadowed heaven lotus. The Bat B.A. Shavu, former island master of Shadowed Soul Island. Boy, today, you must either die, or this old master must perish. It turns out your blood is golden. Boy, your good luck ends today. 5 elements indestructible sword tempering art. Earth sword chi. Die. That old guy. Humph. He escaped pretty quickly. No one can use their Saint Chi inside the Shadowed Soul Island. The 5-colored gallo that was coming from that boy previously must be the result of some profound body-tempering secret art. Damn that thief. Oh, there is a wooden house here. 3 days later, if I remember correctly, this is my residence. Yes, this house is yours. Are you not one of Mingyu's people? Who is Mingyu? Looks like you only recently came to Shadowed Soul Island. Good, since you aren't one of Mingyu's people, we can talk. I was hoping for just that. Who is this Mingyu that old sir just mentioned? He is the current island master of Shadowed Soul Island. He was previously the deputy island master, but his strength suddenly soared one day, and after he defeated me he took my positions as island master. Oh? Seems like I've been disrespectful. I am but a stray dog now. Ow, this old master can only hide here and live on dishonorably, hoping one day I will get my revenge. Allow me to introduce myself. This old master's name is Shahu. This old master has been trapped here for more than 300 years, but before then, he was C Temple's second temple master. This junior's name is Yang Kai. In truth, this junior came here from C Temple's Sunrise Island. Since you have been here for such a long time, is there truly no way to leave Shadowed Soul Island? If there is a way out of here, there should be a clue on Shadowed Soul Island. If the two of us join forces, we may be able to capture Shadowed Soul Island, but all of this is still just a possibility. Right, were you just studying the Shadowed Heaven Lotus and Shadowed Heaven Pill? Yeah, this thing is a specialty of Shadowed Soul Island, right? Shadowed Heaven Lotus cannot be found in the outside world, only Shadowed Soul Island's unique environment can produce it. All the cultivators who wind up here use Shadowed Heaven Pills to enhance their physical strength. Unfortunately, this old master does not know anything about alchemy, and taking Shadowed Heaven Lotus raw cannot help me. Otherwise, how could this old master have left so many Shadowed Heaven Lotuses in that lake? Does Old Man Shah have the Shadowed Heaven Pill recipe? Regardless of how he has ended up, this old master was still once the island master of Shadowed Soul Island. So he naturally has such a pill recipe. Are you an alchemist? I am. The heavens have not forsaken me. This is simply too good to be true. Here, you need to rely on Shadowed Soul Island's earth fire to perform alchemy. Nonsense. How can an alchemist perform alchemy without earth fire? That may be true outside, but in the place where one can't use Saint Chi, earth fire is the only. Even if you are an alchemist, you can't perform alchemy without earth fire. I don't need earth fire. Conflagrated spiritual energy? Here is the pill recipe, and also the other materials required to refine the pill. The Shadowed Heaven Lotus medicinal efficacies are quite potent, and if one took it directly, while it may improve that cultivator's physique in the short run, if it were not paired with appropriate herbs to neutralize and balance some of the effects, one would need to wait a long period before swallowing another lotus. Maybe I can improve the recipe a bit, reducing the conflicts between materials while also increasing the efficacy of the pill. Yang Kai, help this old master. Ong, as you promised to help, I will give all of these to you. Yang Kai, help this old master refine some Shadowed Heaven pills. I have no problem refining some pills for you, but do you have any Shadowed Heaven Lotus for me to use? Deal. Ang, as he has enough Shadowed Heaven pills, this old master can once again improve his strength, and we will then have a better chance to return to Shadowed Soul Island and look for the way out. You look down too much on this old master, there are more than just these few. This old master has also collected a lot of auxiliary herbs for refining Shadowed Heaven pills. As for the Shadowed Heaven pills you refine, this old master only wants half. What auxiliary herbs you need, just tell this old master and he will go help you collect them. Come out. What are master's orders? I need to borrow your power to perform alchemy. Coordinate with me. Yes. The pill condensing technique recorded in the True Alchemy Enlightenment scripture is incredibly deep and profound. Now I have become more and more proficient. Not only has the number of pills increased, but the time required has also become shorter, which is a pleasant surprise. What's that sound? How can it swim through the air in this damn place while it's impossible to fly? So disgusting, if you want to eat, here you are. This is 50-50. So many? Are these all 4? Didn't we agree to split them 50-50? There are at least 600 or 700 Shadowed Heaven pills, even the best alchemist here cannot produce this many. How have you managed to do that? Yang boy, this old master can make a pledge to you. If we can leave this place one day, this old master promises that the doors of Sea Temple will always be open to you. Since old man Shah has said so, it would be impolite for me to refuse. Unfortunately, there is no good wine here, otherwise, this old master would share a drink with you. Forget it, this old master should first see if these Shadowed Heaven pills are useful. An origin grade pill? Tang Kai, you're actually an origin grade alchemist? Take your time to meditate, I will not bother you anymore. After these days of experimentation, I realized that leasing different colors of Shadowed Heaven Lotus will lead to different effects. The origin grade Shadowed Heaven pill taken by Old Man Shah was refined from Silver Lotus, however, the effect of the origin grade pills is already very impressive. So refining a Golden Lotus should result in an origin king grade Shadowed Heaven pill. Unfortunately, the number I possess is too small. Old Man Shah seems to have had a breakthrough. Not bad, after 100 years of stagnation, this old master had finally advanced a level, and he feels there is still room for improvement. Yang boy, this old master won't forget this kindness Yang Kai, how about exchanging fists with this old master? Good, Old Man Shah, you can lease all your strength. How many Shadowed Heaven pills did you take? 100 or so. Your body withstood all of that? Why would I not be able to? Escalm monster, you are an absolute monster. Is there anything you can't do? Miss Chen Mo, have you considered carefully yet? If you obey me, I can ensure your safety from now on. Not only will you be allowed to join Shadowed Soul Island formally and not need to do this kind of dangerous work again, but you will also have a chance to obtain some Shadowed Heaven pills. Scram! You! Good. So be it. Since you dare offend Father here, Father will make you regret it for the rest of your life. The biggest dangers when searching for and collecting Shadowed Heaven Lotluses come from sea beasts. This is the first time many of you have done this kind of work, so this will be a good experience for you. All of you besides Qian Mo are to get down and meet the enemy. Don't disappoint me now. What's wrong? Are you all deaf? Can you not understand Father's words? Fine. Throw all of them down. If you had accepted my offer earlier, this would not be happening now. A trivial otter is no match for Father here. However, he'll save them, but only if you kneel down and beg me to take you. Despicable. Do you think this is your Sea God Palace? Do you still think you are still a Sea God Palace general? All those years ago, when Father was living on the outside, he deeply feared your Sea God Palace. Anytime this Father here met someone from Sea God Palace, he would have to walk a wide circle around them so as not to provoke them. Now, a Sea God Palace general actually needs to kneel down and beg Father here for his help. You don't have much time. If you hesitate, they'll all die. With my status, cultivation, and beauty, if I offer myself to that island master Mingyu, what are the chances he would accept? Once that happens, he'll be able to use all the Shadowed Heaven pills I want and you will have to listen to my orders. How do you think he'll torture you then? There's no need for you to act. Cheap slut, you forced my hand. Split up and run. Ha? You think you can just run away? Today the bottom of the ocean will be your burial place. Eh? Why did the sea beast run away? What is that sound? That guy is... Ah, this is... That woman looks so excited after seeing you. Is she your mistress? Of course not, she is a general of Sea God Palace. Eve never even spoken with her before. Oh, it really looks like she's coming for me? Hey! What happened? Why are you suddenly speeding up? Princess. Princess? So that's how it is, she's from the Dolphin Flood Dragon clan. No wonder this old master felt like something was different about her. So that day Shang Ao and Shen Mo came to look for you. Despicable human, how dare you ride on top of her? Why haven't you gotten down yet? Princess is only 5 years old, so her intelligence is that of a 5-year-old human child. What have I done to her? If she doesn't want to carry me, I'll get off. You bastard. What have you done to my racist princess? Well, what do you say? Do you want me to come down? I don't know what kind of tricks or schemes you've used to make the princess so dependent on you, but mark my words, this isn't over, you'll remember this. Master Yang. Do what you wish. Currently we are all on the same boat. Island Master Pang, the world is really too small, so why are you all in such a distressed state? I didn't expect you to be so close to C-Clan. We are weaker than them, so they bully us every time. So besides banding ether, we really had no other way. Rest assured, no one will dare to bully you again. Every person in this damned place has incredible physical strength. It seems that all of them have taken these so-called shadowed heaven pills to temper their bodies. They were being bullied? An easy matter to fix. Old Shah, my friends here seem to have been bullied by them just now. What? Such amazing strength. Master Yang. This senior. What is his background? Old Shah's full name is Shahu. Does that sound familiar to you? Shahu? My Sea Temple's previous second temple master? Sunrise Island's island master Pangjin greets Martial Uncle Shah. Disciple Hang admired Martial Uncle Shah's resounding reputation but has not had a chance to greet him formally. It was said that Martial Uncle disappeared for no reason 300 years ago, a truly tragic event, but seeing Martial Uncle here on this shadowed soul island now is this disciple's great fortune. Good, good. Martial Uncle, these are my Sea Temple's disciples. After 300 years, this old master has finally seen his family again. You may all rest assured, as this old master is here, no one will hurt a single hair on any of your heads. Greetings. Many thanks. Martial Uncle Shah, this is General Qian Mo of Sea God Palace. She and her clansmen arrived on Shadowed Soul Island Ether with Martial Nephew and we have received much care from them these past few days. The grudges between the Sea Temple and Sea God Palace will be put down temporarily. If there is a chance to leave Shadowed Soul Island in the future, we can discuss things then. I wonder what is Senior Shah's plan to do next. Scared? Naturally, I will take back the position of Island Master from that bastard. There's no need for you all to act. This time, just Yang Kai and I will go. Master Yang? This general will repay this favor in the future. All of you wait here. When this old master is finished with his business, he will come pick you up, 1 pill per person, refine them carefully. Shadow Heaven pills? Thank you, Martial Uncle. There's one inside for each of you as well. We can talk about it later. Shadowed Soul Island, who goes there? Stop at once. Look. Someone is coming this way. Scram. Mingyu, I know you can hear me, so come out. Old fool, you dare offend the majesty of Sir Island Master? Eve not seen you in 100 years, but it seems you haven't made much progress. Shah. Island Master Shah? Mingyu, get out here and face this old master. Surrender your life. Joan. How come you are still alive, former Island Master Shah? Did Mingyu tell you I died? Mingyu, if you don't have the guts to come down and fight this old master, then this old master will come to you. Old Shah, leave these guys to me. Wishful thinking. Old Shah is going to challenge Mingyu now. You may all spectate from a distance, we can't miss it. A good show is coming. They both are going to die. But if anyone dares try to interfere, don't blame this Yang for being merciless. It's every day I get to watch a battle of pure physical strength, maybe I can learn something now by watching them. Mingyu, you didn't expect that this day would come, did you? The enmity of these past 100 years, this old master has never forgotten. But that all ends today. Today, this will be your burial place. To be honest, you being able to live up until this day is a true surprise to this island master, but what surprises this island master even more is that your strength has actually grown to this level. It seems that you've had many opportunities in the past 100 years. I haven't had any opportunities at all, I only had the good fortune to meet an honored friend. That kid. Mingyu, you are no longer this old master's opponent. This old master will surely rip your corpse into 10,000 pieces. Mingyu. Good, looks like old Shah is going to win this battle. Die for me. It seems you still don't understand how powerful this island master is. Shah who? Saint Chi? How can you? How can you? Impossible. How can someone like you overcome the world principles here? You Saint Chi? This island master has overcome the world principles here, which is why I am the island master, and you are not. Yang Kai. Sorry, this old master has brought trouble to you. Old Shah is too serious, just take a break and let me finish things up here. In this case, this island master will grant you death. Interesting. Little brat, why not submit to me? I can let you be the vice island master of Shadowed Soul Island, under 1, above 10,000. Needy, you don't have the skill. Old Shah was right about one thing. It's absolutely impossible that someone like you overcame the world principles here. Not interested. Whether this island master can overcome this place's world principles or not, this island master being able to use Saint Chi is a fact. Boy, today you die. Only those without skill boast of their abilities. Come out. Kill him. Martial SCA. Oh. Too terrifying. When Yang Kai was fighting with me, if at that time, Yang Kai had summoned this strange firebird and stone giant, how could I still have his life? He didn't die. What is that? Sure enough, this is a Star Emperor token. Could this damned place actually be related to Yang Yen? Say, why do you have a Star Emperor token? Dead? Looks like, it was this Star Emperor token that allowed Mingyu to communicate with the world principles of Shadowed Soul Island and allowed him to use his Saint Chi ensure. Old Shah, I'll let you handle things from here, I am going to investigate something. Alright. This place was quite picturesque, and a small hut here. Looks like someone used to live here. There is a reaction from the Star Emperor token. The shape of these holes are exactly like Star Emperor tokens, a powerful space force fluctuation is pulsing from them. What exactly is this? There are 9 such holes. 9 is a significant number. As Yang Yen had once told me that she had produced a total of 9 Star Emperor tokens and by collecting all of them will reveal a great secret. Martial SCAL, did she mean this when she told about that secret? This is? Looks like there is a wider world behind this thin veil. One day, I will go to that wider world. That boy Yang Kai has gone to that place for more than a month, I wonder how he is doing now. Island Master Shah, S. Master Yang. They have no malicious intent, there's no need to be wary of them. What do you want from Yang Kai? As you can see, no one can enter this place now, you'll have to wait for Yang Kai to come out on his own. OS? Shang Ao and General Qianmo wanted to express their gratitude to Master Yang. It was thanks to Master Yang that we have a chance to regain our freedom. Then, well, wait. By the way, this old master has been busy cleaning up Shadowed Soul Island these days and has not had time to ask carefully. Pangjin, who exactly is Yang Kai, what are his origins? Master Yang is the master of High Heaven. High Heaven? Why hasn't this old master heard of such a martial uncle disappeared 300 years ago, so naturally he has not heard of High Heaven as it was only established about 15 years ago. But with a master like Yang Kai, as it is given enough time, it will definitely rise to the level of Heaven Battling Union and Thunder Typh. 15 years. Its heritage must not be deep then. Martial uncle. Thunder Typh and Heaven Battling Union have already faded into history, they were both destroyed by Master Yang's High Heaven. What? Star Emperor Mountain is not destroyed, but most of the masters from Star Emperor Mountain joined High Heaven. Speaking of which, a few days ago, Master Yang proposed setting up trade with Sea Temple on Sunrise Island, but the temple masters had not made any response yet, probably because they were uncertain about Yang Kai's intentions. That is? Did you have any gains? Yes, and Eve also found a way to leave this place. Is that true? How many people can you take out? Taking everyone out won't be an issue. I can take the people from Sea Temple and Sea God Palace out free of charge, but as for the others, please spread the word that if anyone wants to leave this place, they need to help me harvest some Shadowed Heaven Lotus. Alright. This old master will help you spread the word. As for my Sea Temple's disciples, I will not let you work in vain. My Sea God Palace will also compensate Master Yang fairly. 1 month later, Shadowed Soul Lighty, how can this be? If we can't find any Shadowed Heaven Lotus, doesn't that mean we have to stay here forever? Don't fear, this Yang will give you a chance. Since you do not have any Shadowed Heaven Lotus, you can redeem your freedom in Diana other methods. You didn't find it either? Hey, such bad luck. Dare I ask what methods are you proposing? Each person have to pay 10,000 Saint Crystals, cultivation materials are also counted. If even this is not an option for you, you can serve this Yang as a laborer for 10 years to earn your freedom. What? You're robbing us while we're STTLL alive, right? Some of you probably come from strong backgrounds or have good status back on Shadowed Star, as such, after leaving here, you can simply have your families or rest pay some compensation for your freedom. If you are willing, please go to Island Master Shah and leave your soul brand. After you fulfill your end of this agreement, this Yang will return your soul brand to you. I am willing to pay anything, long as you can let me out of this damn place. I comment is only a 10-year labor, I accept. Is Master Yang's High Heaven lacking materials? Mosquito meat is also meat. He wants to clear out everyone else from here, has he already considered this place his private property? Master Yang, Everyone has been registered, you see? Okay, they'll take you out. Here it is. This is a void corridor? He has actually cultivated the Tao of space, and is so proficient in it that not only can he tear space, but he can also construct a safe void corridor. If we don't leave now, when will we leave? Follow this old master. It's been 300 years since this old master last saw home. Young Kai, this old master offers his sincerest thanks. Old Sha is too polite. If you really want to thank me, you might as well promise me one thing. Limitless ocean, name it. As it doesn't violate the principles of this old master's ancestors, this old master can promise you anything. Then there's nothing to think about, this old master can agree to this matter immediately. When this old master returns to the headquarters, he will see to it. Yang boy, you want this old master to promise you? It's nothing so serious, I just want to establish an exchange of materials between my high heaven and your sea temple. Last time I spoke to Island Master Pang about this, sea temple didn't seem to be keen on my proposal and failed to respond to me. Master Yang, I wonder if my sea god palace can participate in this matter as well? My sea god palace's ability to collect deep sea materials is even better than sea temples. It's just that the inland and the limitless ocean are quite far apart, so the transportation of large quantities of materials may be troublesome. There's no need to worry about that, I will arrange a space array to connect high heaven with your two forces, then the distance between us won't be a problem. You can all travel to high heaven by yourselves. In that case, this general will eagerly await Master Yang's arrival. This old master will also be waiting to hear the good news. Here, I will come to visit you again after a few days. High heaven, Great Hall, these people will be doing labors for high heaven, Great Elder can assign them their tasks. Yes. Good. There are some Shadowed Heaven pills that I brought back from the Shadowed Soul Island, please distribute these pills among the elders. In addition, I will let little senior sister refine some Shadowed Heaven pills, disciple can earn these pills by making contributions to the... Many thanks, master. I will go visit Yang Yan, there are still a lot of things I want to ask her. Sixth layer inside Yang Yan's knowledge. See, I heard ye 11 Yin say you went out to hunt down the Yin Emperor. How did it go? And, seems like he's dead. The Yin Emperor was a high-level master as well, but now, he fell in your hands. If his enemies were to learn about this, they likely wouldn't be able to believe it. Your harvest wasn't small either, was it? There must have been many good things on the Yin Emperor. Now that I am the Star Master of Shadowed Star, how do you think it ended? Even if the Yin Emperor was an extremely powerful cultivator at one point, that was over 10,000 years ago. I didn't actually find many good things, the Yin enslavement bracelet? Only the soul-splitting saber as well as a bracelet-like artifact. Don't underestimate it. An enslavement bracelet is one of the best artifacts of the Yin Emperor. An enslavement bracelet. The Yin enslavement bracelet has many uses. Not only is this artifact inherently capable of restraining all types of exotic Yins, even having some suppressive effects on smaller monster beasts, if the Yins are raised inside of it, they will all become terrifying. If those Yins were to be released, they would have no problem destroying the entire starfield. There are exotic Yins inside this Yin enslavement bracelet? Where do you think the Yin Emperor kept those little things? The Yin enslavement bracelet is where he keeps all his exotic Yins. He has several dozen, if not 100 or so different species of exotic ancient Yins, many of which were thought to be extinct. In the past, I suffered greatly thanks to that Yin enslavement bracelet. Interested? To be honest, a little, but I still think that cultivation should focus on oneself first. This kind of control and enslavement method can only serve as an auxiliary. If one really spends all their effort on this kind of thing, I am afraid they're only sacrificing substance for style. The Tao is split into 3,000 paths, and an enslavement one of them. If it were not a legitimate path to tread, the Yin Emperor would never have reached such heights in his day. It can only be said that your way and the Yin Emperor's are different. It's still too early for you to think about such things, you should first break through to the Origin King realm. After reaching the Origin King realm, you'll be able to see more and farther. Our ways are different. Above the Origin King realm, is there an even higher realm? And what about you? Naturally there is, and I exist above that realm. Eve cultivated for several dozen years now, crossing each boundary one step at a time. Even if the road ahead is thorny and difficult, I can only use all my might to traverse it. Should I call you a promising young man? By the way, can I use this Yin enslavement bracelet now? So that sooner or later, I can stand at that same height as you and see the world as you see it. It's up to you. You better not, the exotic Yins inside the Yin enslavement bracelet are extremely fierce. So that's how it is, no wonder he only used the 10,000 poison evil Yin from beginning to end to control his subordinates or to perform soul seizing. Right, I also had the chance to visit the Shadowed Soul Island. There I found an array that needs all the Star Emerald tokens to activate. Can you tell me what that array is about? I can only tell you that inside Shadowed Soul Island is a door. With your current cultivation, even if you release them, you would not be able to command or control them, only resulting in severe backlash. I think you already know. If you really want to open it, you must first gather all the Star Emperor tokens. Once you do, you'll naturally understand. I haven't seen Su Yan after I came back. Let's go and meet her. Snow and Ice Peak, one of the 81 peaks of high heaven. Su Yan. She close to grand accomplishment stage. Su Yan is in a critical stage, so it's better not to disturb her. If I can master the space array. No, it's not quite right. Right. I will try the space array method Yang Yen taught me. It can span to a distance of millions of miles and can accommodate people at a time. Half a month later, success. Now I only need to construct the same array at Sea Temple and Sea God Palace. The space array of high heaven is ready. And the 3 places will be connected. Black Reef Island, who goes there? Report your name. High Heaven-S Master Yang Kai. Eve come to see Senior Shah. We previously made an agreement, please inform Senior Shah of my arrival. Come to see Martial Ancestor Shah? Since you know that Martial Uncle Shah is here, it seems you are indeed familiar with him. But, whether you can see him or not will be up to him to decide. That's fine, he'll wait here. What is this? Old Shah didn't come in person? This is strange. When I separated from Old Shah half a month ago, he was hale and hearty, but now, he is suddenly exhausted both physically and mentally? This old master is Sea Temple's 3rd Temple Master, Chi Yun Hai. So it is Temple Master Chi. I am High Heaven-S Master, Yang Kai. Martial Uncle has been missing for more than 300 years and has only just returned to Sea Temple, so he is exhausted both physically and mentally and is currently recuperating. I am afraid he cannot see Master Yang at this time. Dare I ask Temple Master Chi, is Old Shah not being able to meet with me his own intention? What is Master Yang trying to imply? Nothing. The agreement between me and Old Shah is not only of great benefit to my high heaven, but also of great benefit to your Sea Temple, but it seems that even with such benefits in front of you, you wants to refuse. Since that is the case, this master has no need to accompany you any longer. On the limitless ocean, you are not the only great force. You dare to collude with the Sea Clan? Collude? Don't try to tarnish this master's reputation with your baseless rhetoric. Farewell. You dare collude with the Sea Clan and still want to leave? Boy, if you don't explain yourself clearly, don't even dream of leaving Black Reef Island today. Bold. Yang Kai is this old master's guest, who dares treat him impolitely. Huayan, Yang Kai is this old master's guest, so he will entertain him himself. You and everyone else can withdraw. Sea Temple's 1st Temple Master, Zhang Huayan. Back when he participated in Heavenly Fate City's auction, he used an incredible sum of money to buy one of the Origin Grade low-rank Origin condensing pills. Martial Uncle Shah's words are somewhat improper. Although this Master Yang may be your guest, he seems to want to collude with the Sea Clan, so Martial Uncle will have to forgive Martial Nephew for not being able to stand idly by. Huayan, do you really insist on acting this way? Peak of the Origin returning realm and his aura was a bit denser than Xiantong. Moreover, this man's courage obviously was not small. But it's obvious that his relationship wasn't very harmonious with Old Shah. Martial Nephew is acting in Sea Temple's best interest. Please forgive me, Martial Uncle. Huayan, do you really believe that this old master wants to use this as an opening to seize the position of 1st Temple Master? Nonsense. To be perfectly blunt, this old master could not care less about being a Temple Master of Sea Temple. Huayan, many years ago, you were one of greatest geniuses of my Sea Temple, but you were too narrow-minded at the time. This old master had thought that after so many years had passed and you inherited the position of 1st Temple Master, standing higher and seeing further, your attitude would change, but you've greatly disappointed this old master. So Tang Huayan is being overly suspicious and pessimistic, thinking that Shah Hu's return is a threat to his status, so he is making things difficult here in an attempt to suppress Shah Hu. As for colluding with the Sea Clan, it was just a convenient excuse. This old master will give you one last chance. Apologize to Master Yang and I will act as if this never happened. From now on, you will remain the 1st Temple Master of Sea Temple while this old master can leave and never return. Martial Uncle, as one of my Sea Temple's Grand Elders, not only do you ignore Sea Temple's position, you even demand this Temple Master apologize to an outsider. Martial Uncle, this Temple Master will also give you one last chance to leave and not participate in this matter. Do so, and Martial Nephew promises to continue respecting you as his senior in the future, otherwise, don't blame Martial Nephew for not showing due courtesy. It looks like there's nothing more to say. Since that's the case, Martial Nephew won't act polite. Start the array. The blue roaring tidal array. So, you were planning all along to embarrass this old master with this array? Martial Uncle must be joking. This spirit array is not aimed at Martial Uncle. After all, you are still a member of my Sea Temple. Rather than coping with old Sha, you intend to use this to deal with me? Yang Kai, the blue roaring tidal array is my Sea Temple's defending array. It can draw power from the surrounding rich water attribute aura. Once activated, its might is infinite and none below the Origin King realm can break it. As expected of Martial Uncle, your understanding of my Sea Temple's defending array is quite profound, but should Martial Uncle really be explaining these secrets to an outsider? Dissolute. This old master has already said that he has no intention of competing with you. Why must you act so short-sighted? If you continue acting this way, sooner or later, Sea Temple will decline in your hands. For the sake of the ancestors, this old master does not want to fight with you. Old Sha, stay calm. It's just a mere spirit array. Since you have such confidence, this old master won't waste his breath. Just be careful. Keep him alive. This old master will deal with it himself. As you wish. You think you alone can remove my Sea Temple from Shadowed Star? Right. Old Sha, does it matter if I kill this Jiang Huayan? I came here with sincerity, but never expected to be treated like this. Honestly, your Sea Temple annoys this master. If it were not for old Sha here, this master would wipe away your Sea Temple from Shadowed Star. You think you have such ability? Break. What happened? Impossible. Why did the blue roaring tidal array stop working? Don't waste your time. The world energy within 100,000 kilometers of this place is now under my control. Nonsense. Even if you are an Origin King, it would be impossible to control the world energy across such a wide area. Do you think this temple master is a fool? Without my consent, your prided spirit array is nothing but a fancy decoration. Impossible. This temple master will never believe this. It must be some kind of illusion. It turns out that Master Yang has cultivated a profound illusion technique. This temple master was almost fooled by you. Stubborn fool. Yang Kai, have you refined Shadowed Star's source? Old Sha's eyes are quite sharp. I was indeed fortunate enough to have such an opportunity. What? Eve brought the people and materials you requested. Master Yang. Good, you may leave. Tell old Sha. Many thanks for your consideration, Master Yang. I will definitely bring Martial Uncle Sha your message. That the space array here will take about 7 or 8 days to complete and that he need not worry about it. He can focus on settling the internal affairs of Sea Temple first. You are the best array masters in Sea Temple? This person almost killed the temple master and almost destroyed the entire Sea Temple. Reporting to Master Yang, we 6 are indeed the most talented array masters in Sea Temple. Third Temple Master said that we would be assisting Master Yang in refining a space array. Since you understand, I won't bother with any nonsense. In terms of materials, your Sea Temple has provided everything necessary and all that's left is to refine them into an array base and then engrave the appropriate spirit array. Unexpectedly, this person is easy to talk to. Yes. 5 days later done. Basically, long as you insert enough Saint crystals to power it, it should function properly. Master Yang, is it possible for this old master to try it? Is this space array ready to be used? It took only 5 days for it to complete. How is that possible? He made a space array just like that? Wait a moment. What is Master doing? These are transmission tokens. Without a transmission token, the only result of activating this space array will be exile to the void, never to return. Master Yang is quite meticulous. This old master is impressed. Let's test whether this array can be used then. With these tokens, the risk of a large number of cultivators suddenly being able to invade either of our 2 forces using this space array can be mostly eliminated. High heaven, huh? Master. Master, Great Elder told me a few days ago that if Master appears, I am to inform him that half a month ago, Shadow M Hall's Master Qian sent a request for Master to visit Shadow M Hall to discuss a certain matter. The Master has returned. I see. Master Yang, this old master has used many space arrays over his life, but every time, the farther the transmission distance, the more backlash he received. However, this space array causes no discomfort or dizziness at all, a truly brilliant achievement. This old master is in awe of Master Yang's great talent. It's nothing much. And, please transfer the transmission tokens in your hands to old Sha and inform him that when everything in Sea Temple has been settled, he can send someone to High Heaven to meet with Great Elder Yi to discuss the material exchange. I wonder why Qian Tongwo okaying for, but it should not be an urgent matter, otherwise, he would have come in person rather than simply asking me to come see him. I still need to head for Sea God Palace. 5 days later, Sea God Palace Sugar. Stop making trouble, I have business to take care of. Squeak. Ha? Is it for me? This is? From the looks on everyone's faces, I can tell that this bead's value is definitely not trivial. This. I can't accept it. Since Master Yang has such a close relationship with my daughter, please accept her gift. After all, Master Yang is her lifesaver. May I ask what this thing is and what its function is? The source of the sea. This thing truly is of great use to me, so this Yang will not refuse. 500 origin-grade shadowed heaven pills? This is one of the treasures. This is a piece of the source of the sea. The water attribute energy it contains is not only extremely pure, but also almost inexhaustible. It can take the place of profounding sunflower water for cultivation. The 5 elements show tempering secret art. However, this sea god bead is still a bit too precious for this Yang Kai to simply accept, so this Yang will exchange it for 500 origin-grade shadowed heaven pills. What does Palace Master Lai Kong think? I once took a shadowed heaven pill from my daughter for studying it. That pill is really great for enhancing physical strength. How could we accept such generosity? If Palace Master Lai Kong disagrees, then this Yang won't feel comfortable accepting this sea god bead. Since Master Yang is willing to go so far, this Lai Kong won't be polite. This king agrees. May friendship between CEENEMSA God Palace and High Heaven last forever. Great, I will have someone send the 500 shadowed heaven pills to Sea God Palace within a few days. Also, the space array of your Sea God Palace is ready for use. This Yang will take his leave. 2 days later, Heavenly Fate City. Alright, the space array is complete. Please. Oh. It's already complete, IT was so fast. Can this old master try this array? Good, our 2S can now communicate at any time without delay. By the way, Senior, is old Qian coming? He's already here, you should go and meet him quickly. Old Ghost Qian seems to be having some kind of problem he cannot resolve. A problem even old Qian can't resolve? What could the problem? City Lord's mansion, inside the hall. Little brat, seems like you haven't forgotten about me after all. Sorry old Qian, I thought whatever it was wasn't a big deal, so I didn't rush over. What is this matter you wanted to consult with me about, old Qian? I heard Senior Fei mention that even you were unable to resolve it. Yeah, this old master really is helpless in this situation, which is why I came to you for help. What's the matter? You should be able to tell if you take a closer look. Domain? The world principles here are rejecting you? What? How can that be? Nothing is impossible. If it weren't for my being rejected by the world principles here, do you think this old master would be struck by lightning for no apparent reason? I thought you were cultivating some kind of profound secret technique that triggered that lightning strike. What nonsense secret technique? So it was actually because of this? You know all of the secret techniques our Shadow M Hall possesses. Which one can possibly cause heavenly lightning? This old master has no time to cultivate any secret techniques now anyways, all my focus is on consolidating my realm. What about the Earthfire last time? What Earthfire? 2 months ago, a terrifying Earthfire suddenly appeared in Honored Master's retreat. It burned the palace to the ground. Not only that, when this old master flies, powerful astral winds sometimes emerge from the void and hammer my knowledge sea, draining my spiritual energy. This old master no longer dares to fly too high or for too long for fear of the consequences. This city lord has lived for hundreds of years, but this is the first time I have ever heard of anything like this. Such a thing happened? Heavenly lightning, earthfire, astral wind. Old Qian, it seems that life has been hard for you. It is a first for this old master as well. Yang Kai, you are now Star Master of Shadowed Star, can you figure out a way to remedy this old master's situation? While I can communicate with the world principles of Shadowed Star somewhat, it seems that the only way now is for this old master to leave. It is still impossible for me to alter them in any way. Master, are you planning to leave Shadowed Star? If this old master doesn't leave, he will face troubles for the rest of his life and will be unable to cultivate again. This old master finally managed to reach the Origin King realm, so he does not want to remain stuck here forever. Old Fei, are you willing to remain in the Origin Returning realm for the rest of your life? Impossible. If not for the City Lord's realm falling last time, he would have left Shadowed Star Ether with you. Since you've already decided, there's nothing more to say. You need not worry about Shadow M Hall, I will take care of it. Actually, I was just about to implement a plan that aligns quite well with old Qian's intentions. Oh, what plan? I am going to construct a cross-cultivation star space array. Yes, and I am going to construct a cross-cultivation star space array. You mean an ultra-long-distance space array that can connect one cultivation star to another? Shadowed Star has been closed off from the star field for long enough. It's time we were reconnected with the broader world. If this can be achieved, after a Shadowed Star cultivator reaches the peak of the Origin Realm, they can freely leave to explore the mysteries of the Origin King Realm. Can this really be achieved? We'll have to try to find out. At the very least, I don't think there will be a problem arranging an appropriate space array. What if masters from other cultivation stars try to invade Shadowed Star via the space arrays you arrange? You don't have to concern yourself about that. Wouldn't that pose a serious problem? Without one of these, it is impossible to use the space arrays arranged by this Yang. Yang Kai, it seems like you've been planning this for some time now. Of course. Arranging space arrays across Shadowed Star was simply a way of practicing for this. Good. Worthy of being the master of our Shadowed Star. Then do you want to leave with me now or wait until I finish setting up the space array before departing? This old master will remain on Shadowed Star for a while and leave after you've finished setting up the space array. There are still some things to deal with in Shadow M Hall after all. Needless to say, Elder Yi is the one who most hoped to break through to the Origin King Realm on Shadowed Star. As for Elder Yang Xiaozhu and the others, last time, they had failed to break through after surviving the Blood Prison trial, but that did not mean they did not still have a chance. Presumably all of them intended to strive for a breakthrough. But before I begin, I need you to help me gather some supplies. Wait for me to arrange everything, then I will come to you. Old Qian, wait for the good news. Now that there are about 2,000 sap spirit crystals in the S treasury, it should be enough to set up 2 or 3 cross-cultivation star space array. Colored glass, Grand Crystal Mountain Range. But as Old Qian has said that people without the transmission token can't use the space array, but they can still destroy it. Since Gong Ao Fuss colored glass has been subordinated to my high heaven. I am sure she won't disagree if I ask her for some 1,000 colored glass, right? Subordinate Gong Ao Fu greets Master. There are no outsiders here, Master Gong need not be so polite. I wonder why Master has decided to visit my colored glass. Sister Dai Yuan, it's been a long time. I came here to obtain some 1,000 illusion colored glass. If Master wants 1,000 illusion colored glass, things might be a bit difficult. Disciple cannot mine much, but I believe Yang Kai has his own methods. I need some 1,000 illusion-colored glass to set up a cross-cultivation star space array, so people can leave Shadowed Star if they want to. We have accumulated some colored glass over the years, but only 2 or 3 fists worth. I don't know if this is enough for Master? Certainly not. Then, shall I have Dai Yuan use her secret technique to collect some? But what do you need 1,000 illusion-colored glass for? Impudence! How dare you call Master by his given name? It's fine, I've known Sister Dai Yuan for a long time. You want to leave Shadowed Star? If Master has a way to mine the 1,000 illusion-colored glass, then please come with me. You fool! Stupid senior sister! Ugly woman! When Master took the initiative to bring you to greet him, why did you just brush him off? Then what should I have done? Gone up and pushed myself onto him? He is the strongest man on Shadowed Star, so there's no shame in actively trying to approach him. If it was me, I would do just that. You will forever be stupid. I have no time to waste on you. Colored Glass Mountain Master, does this living puppet really have such a magical ability? He's a very special existence and has helped me a lot over the years. This time I need a lot of 1,000 illusion-colored glass. Please help yourself, Master. It doesn't matter even if you dig out all of 1,000 illusion-colored glass mountain. It's nothing so exaggerated. This 1,000 illusion-colored glass mountain is not small. I only need about 1% of it. Even so, at the current rate, that should take 2 or 3 days. If Master doesn't mind, why not spend some time on the main peak to rest first? 10 days later, High Heaven, a cross-cultivation star space array has been established. Now another space array on another cultivation star can be connected to it. Xiao Xiao is back. Why did you eat so many? Come spit it out. Alright, now let's go to the star field. Be safe. The Dead Zone. Last time, I had relied on the powerful defenses of the Origin King Great Starship to pass this region, but this time without any defense. This time I can only rely on myself. 5 elements indestructible sword tempering art. D. It's indeed a rare opportunity to experience to comprehend the Emperor pressure inside the Dead Zone, but unlike domain stones, this is too profound for me to grasp. My Shur has already reached grand accomplishment stage, just a step and I can break through to the Origin King realm. After the Origin King realm though, there is a higher realm, and above that is the realm where Yang Yan stood, the true owner of this Emperor pressure. However, indeed a bit too ambitious to try to comprehend Emperor pressure right now. It would be best to experience the mysteries of the dead zone would be after I reach the Origin King realm. 1 year later there are no living creatures here on this star, this place would be a transfer point for Shadowed Star to contact the outside world. You can go and play. I will start refining the space array. By refining the 1000 illusion-colored glass into the array base and adding a concealment spirit array, IT will be able to camouflage the space array almost perfectly while also making it much sturdier. So even if it were struck by a meteor or hit by a storm, IT would not be damaged. Now I just need to engrave the spirit array into the base before finally pouring my space force into it, but whether it could teleport anyone still needs to be tested. It's done. La Xiao Xiao, come back. That guy went pretty far, BYT why did he go so far? Looks like you'll have to reprimand him when he come back. You finally came back. Where did you go, and what did you eat? Spit it out and let me see. This is Profound Star Essence. 5-colored sand and also blue phoenix tier iron. Lorem ipsum dolor sit co. This is Heaven-seeking silver? If a small amount of this was added to an artifact while it was being refined, IT could greatly improve the elasticity of that artifact. It's an extraordinary auxiliary material that could be added to almost any kind of artifact, a Universalian excised piece useful material. Of heaven-seeking silver would sell for at least 100,000 high-rank same crystals. Xiao Xiao. You did a great job. Now let's go back and give my the good news so disciples can come here and mine these treasures. Wait. What's this? Could it be that the dead star is close to forming its own world principles? Where did you find these? Led me there. It is at least somewhat understandable that this dead star had a great deal of precious ore, but without world energy, how could same crystals possibly be produced here? In this cave? There are so many same crystals, looks like this dead star is close to forming its own world principles. It's a ruin of a great S headquarters. But I do not see a single induction that world principles are forming here. Could it be? Now it all makes sense, looks like this dead star was not dead a very long time ago, but a real cultivation star. However, due to some kind of change, the world principles had collapsed, and its aura had dispersed, turning it into what it is now. There are other minerals inside? Let's go check it out. An annihilation crystal load. Heaven-grasping jade. 3 months later, 100 Flowers Peak Master, why have you returned so s? I found in Dead Star, as a transfer point. I only explored it for a month and already found 8 mineral loads ranging from rich to poor, including an annihilation crystal load, a blue phoenix tier iron load, a heaven-grasping jade load, a mountain-piercing ice copper load, a water cloud steel load, and a same crystal load. Could it be A or star? I am afraid that's just the tip of the iceberg. However, even for high heaven, that or star is too big to monopolize. Invite some of the S that had good relationships with US and are reliable to share this news with, to join US and begin mining it. Since it is Master's orders, this queen will naturally not object. Great Elder's thoroughness is reassuring, but Shadow M Hall. Shadow M Hall should be an exception, just give them the transmission token and let them mine there freely. Although there are a few S we can cooperate with on this project, we cannot just give them benefits in vain. We should allow them to mine the ore there, but have them pay 30 or 40% to high heaven as tax. Also, this will have to wait until after we establish a foothold there. What happened here? Why did you call this old master so ungently? I already told him that we found a Death Star as a transmission point and he rushed here. Old Qian seems anxious to leave Shadowed Star. Didn't the Great Elder tell you? It's alright, I will explain everything slowly on the way. Indeed, this old master has been struck by lightning a few times these past few days. As time passes, the world principles here are repelling this old master more and more. This old master was originally worried about what he would do if you did not return for a dozen years. Now that there is such an opportunity, this old master is very eager to take it. This seems to be a dead star. No? From the outside, yes. But the real mysteries are hidden underneath. Underground? Not bad. Come with me. This is Annihilation Crystals. There is actually an Annihilation Crystal load here? Right, since it naturally repels world energy, like fire and water. It could be used to arrange which could suppress a cultivator's sync chi. The famous Annihilation Isolation Array required Annihilation Crystal for its array core. Don't be surprised yet, there's more to come. Then what are you waiting for? Lead the way. Heaven-grasping jade. It releases a soft energy that could nourish one's soul and strengthen their spiritual energy. This is a priceless treasure. This old master has never seen so many of these ether in his life. Such a bit heaven-grasping jade load. Those annihilation crystal, since they can suppress Saint Chi of a cultivator, it will be quite difficult to mine them. Don't worry, I have already thought up a solution. We can use this place to set up a camp, as there is already a site ready to be used here. All it needs is a bit of repair and tidying up. With this place as the center, everyone can spread out and explore, mine or, in that case, this old master will be profiting from your preparedness. Then return here to rest and recuperate. What do you two think? We've also brought enough building materials. Shadow M Hall disciples, assist your brothers and sisters from high heaven in building some houses here. This will be our temporary home. Since Great Elder and Old Xian is standing guard here, I will go and explore a bit more. Yes. Don't worry, if there are any unscrupulous people causing trouble, this old master will take care of them. Xiao Xiao, come out. Xiao Xiao had been swallowing all king of rare or underground. He might even be acquire new abilities related to those or's properties. What happened to you? Hiccup. It didn't swallow something it shouldn't have, did it? This is world principles? This fluctuation is quite faint, but it's definitely there. But how could Xiao Xiao suddenly begin giving off traces of heavenly law? Could it be? Did you swallow and refine the star source of this dead star? I can't believe that this dead star still is its own star source. Come here, I will take you inside. According to my previous speculations, this dead star was originally an extremely vibrant cultivation star that had for some reason died throughout thousands of years, so it's not impossible for it to have its star source. You know that you can't digest it, but you still swallowed it. Alright, you can go back to the space ring. What is this? Xiao Xiao. A few days later, fortunately, the stone puppet seems fine. But, could stone puppets evolve? Is it happening because it swallowed the almost dead star source? Looks like now I can only want to find out. After many days of cultivating, I faintly noticed a kind of barrier blocking my path forward. This should be the barrier which separates me from the Origin King realm. After Xiao Xiao's evolution is complete, I will have to find a cultivation star and enter retreat in order to make a breakthrough attempt. This asteroid C is quietly suspended in the void, with no signs of movement. The perfect place to enter retreat for a while. Such bad luck. These people sneakily hiding here are obviously plotting something nefarious. I will just quickly escape. Life auras? Golden blood shield. Interesting. Not only was he able to sense our presence, he even managed to survive after taking this king's attack. Do any of you know who that was? Subordinate doesn't. Since none of you know him, he must really be a passerby. But this matter is very important and there is no room for mistakes, so even if he was just passing by, we cannot let him go. Sir, after taking your blow, will he survive? It never hurts to be cautious. Zhang Fu and Lu Dong, go bring his corpse back to this king. That was an Origin King great artifact. What were the background of those people? My guess was correct, some people are really chasing me. You think you can run away? Boy, you're pretty good. Even after suffering a blow from Senior Lee's Soulbreaker Spear, you didn't immediately die. This Shang is impressed. What plans? Brat, you're about to die, why bother asking so many questions? You want to understand why you're about to die? It's not that I can't tell you. Senior Lee? I have no grievances with you, why would your Senior Lee attack me? Matter we truly have no grievances or grudges between us, you can only blame your bad luck for passing through here. Senior Lee hates it when his plans are interrupted the most. It is precisely because I am about to die that I am asking, so at least I don't die ignorant. Enough nonsense. Enough nonsense, just hurry up and kill him, it's important we bring his corpse back to Senior Lee as quickly as possible. Fair enough. This brat was able to take Senior Lee's strike without dying, so he can't be an average guy. There must be many good things on him. How about we split whatever is in his ring 50-50? You want my things? I am afraid they'll cost you your lives. Insane brat. What the hell are you UPTO? Brother Lu, dodge. Can you explain now? If I tell you what you want to know, will you let me go? What do you think? Have you decided yet? After cutting off your left arm, I will cut off your right, then your left leg, then your right leg. I believe that with your cultivation, you won't die even after that, so we'll then begin cutting off parts of your body, but don't worry, you'll make sure you survive long enough to witness your heart being cut apart, so you understand exactly how you died. Since you won't let me go, why should I cooperate with you? Either way, you'll die. Ha? What, enough, whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. Just stop. Say it. Who are you guys and who are you trying to ambush by hiding here? We're from Sword Union. The one we're here to ambush is also from Sword Union. I am not lying to you. The one we're here to ambush is our enemy. Although everyone belongs to Sword Union, there are different factions. In Sword Union, there are apparently several different factions, but two dominated above the rest. One faction is led by the current Union Master while the other is headed by the Vice Union Master. These two factions had been fighting one another for many years. Senior Lee's full name is Li Minghai. He is an elder of Sword Union and a member of Vice Union Master's faction. This time we are here to ambush the rising star of the Union Master's faction, the direct descendant of Sword Union's Union Master Gu Song Yun, Gu Jian Xan. A rising star, even the descendant of your Union Master, is actually worth dispatching an Origin King to ambush? What is it about this person that you are all so afraid of? If it was just an ordinary Origin Realm Master, naturally we wouldn't need to pay him so much attention, but the young Union Master possesses the Universe Sword Body. He has now reached the Third Order Origin Returning Realm. If he breaks through to the Origin King Realm, the Vice Union Master's faction will have no future. Some type of special constitution, isn't it? What's so terrifying about it? The young Union Master is only 60 years old this year yet has already reached the Third Order Origin Returning Realm. What isn't terrifying about it? You speak too much nonsense. I think your true age is also not very big, and your strength is quite good, but if you were to be facing our young Union Master, it's not certain who would win or lose. People like you will collide with each other one day, creating great sparks, but that will all depend on the young Union Master escaping this tribulation alive. Universe Sword Body. Interesting, let's go and join in the fun. Why haven't Zhang Fu and Lu Dong come back? With their skills, could they have failed? It is strange they have not come back after so long. Should we go out and look for them? That guy took a blow from Senior Lee and was lucky to have even survived. How could he have the strength to fight against Zhang Fu and Lu Dong? However, no, if they cannot even handle such a simple matter, their lives are worthless. Do not act carelessly. Within a day or two the young Union Master's starship will pass through here. Just wait quietly. I will wait for the young Union Master to arrive and for the two sides to fight so I could find an opportunity to launch my own sneak attack. Waiting here like this is quite boring. Xiao Xiao is going to break out of its shell? Inside the sealed world bead Xiao Xiao is about to come out. ANC. There is no special changes in Xiao Xiao. Show me your bigger form. And your lava armor? Yeah. There are no noticeable changes. After all, after swallowing a almost dead star source his reaction was extremely strong and even caused him to revert to a stonecock form. Li Minghai Sora has completely disappeared. Looks like the young Union Master is coming. This young Union Master had come rather quickly. No wonder Li Minghai had not hesitated to attack me. The time before their plan was to start was very and Li Minghai had not wanted there to be any accidents. Origin-grade starships. Sword Union was indeed worthy to be a superforce. It's an ambush. I failed to break through that ship's defenses, that's to be expected since it's a Origin-grade starship. Li Minghai. So it's you. It's this old master. You dare attack this young master? Do you understand the consequences of your actions? The consequences of attacking the young Union Master, this old master is well aware. However, if young Union Master thinks he can dissuade this old master with such flimsy talk of rules, this old master will have to disappoint. Good, very good. It seems that you are ready to bear the violent anger of this young master. Li Minghai, this young master has only one question. How did you know that this young master would travel through here? Young Union Master already knows the answer in his heart, why bother asking this old master? It seems that there are traitors around this young master. Very well, once this is all over, this young master will rout them out. Young Union Master need not worry about such matters as you have no future. Kill them all, don't let a single one escape. Young Union Master, do you want to take your own life or do you need this old master to send you on your way? Old dog, you think you've already defeated this young master? Young Union Master is indeed a dragon among men, with your universe sword body and your left and right sword servants who have cultivated ether with you since but. Young Union Master has childhood, you are truly extremely not arrived at the Origin King difficult to deal with realm, after all. If you had already reached the Origin King realm, this old master would definitely not be your opponent. Unfortunately, young Union Master is destined to be unable to escape today. Whether I can escape this crisis today or not, you will know after you try Sun, M, and Stars. The Three Swords brilliant secret technique is truly deserving of its reputation. Unfortunately, your left and right sword servants are slightly worse than your own, and you are not an Origin King. Let this old Mastek show you just how big the gap between the Origin Realm and the Origin King Kielm is. Domain. Bright Sea Domain Dividing Mirror. To think Union Master gave you this treasure. Martial SCA. Gutian Xin surrender your life. Wishful thinking. The cultivation of those two women is obviously inferior to Gu Jian Xin, but looks like these three had cultivated some kind of profound secret technique that allowed them to consolidate their strength and exert a force far beyond that of an ordinary Origin Realm Master. This young Union Master of Sword Union is quite impressive. Not good, someone is coming this way. They are. He Zhao and He Miao? If nothing unexpected happened, they would fly past me in a few breaths. Sigh, it can only be like this. You can't get away. What are you dawdling for? Come here quickly. Yang Kai? Is it really you? That's wrong? After only a few years you don't recognize me anymore? When did you become so powerful? Why are you here in the first place? Are you with Li Minghai? Little sister, don't talk nonsense. If he was with Li Minghai, why would he bother helping us just now? He Miao, seems you are still as scatterbrained as before. I am sorry, I was just too frightened. Yang Kai. Can you please help us? With what? Please save our honored master. Your honored master? U11 is here too? The main reason why I am hiding here is to launch a sneak attack against that Li Minghai. Li Minghai? He is an Origin King realm expert. I am serious. When I passed by here before, I was attacked by him, which is why I remained. So it's not convenient for me to come forward now. We were only able to escape thanks to Honored Master delaying the enemy, but her situation is not optimistic. I don't know how long she can hold on, Big Brother Yang, can you? However, since He Miao calls me Big Brother, I can't just sit back and watch. Come out. Master, what are your orders? Lu Yan, accompany and protect them. Lu Yan will obey Master's orders. With Lu Yan's assistance, the safety of the two sisters is assured. Thank you. Be careful. The situation here doesn't look good for the young Union Master. If this continues like this, Gu Jian Xan's side will definitely lose. If I go any closer, that Li Minghai will definitely notice me, for now I can only watch from here. Young Union Master, if this is the extent of your ability, then this old master will be sending you to the afterlife today. Paltry tricks. Even now you insist on this futile resistance, young Union Master? Ling Shui and Xing. Are you all right? Let's see if you can protect both. Ling Yu, watch out. And Xing. This old master admires young Union Master's heart and righteousness, but though you managed to save one, can you save the other as well? Arshal. Run away. Li Minghai. Young master, you must go. Sister Ling Yu would not want you to throw your life away here. Long as you can escape, Sister Ling Yu's death won't be in vain. That is... What's that? My right arm. You won't have the chance. Junior, he'll make you pay for this. Marshal Shan's. He vanished? Space Force. Old Dog Li. Young Master. Li Minghai. He didn't die. Junior, this old master will make you pay the price one day. He must not escape. He's not from our sword union, we can figure it out later, but we need to go support the others first. Old Dog Li brought a lot of masters with him. I am afraid they want. Ha! Young master, that person just now. What's this? Dare I ask honored friend's name? For this life-saving kindness, this Gu is extremely grateful. You are. Third young master Shuiyu? If it is convenient, could friend come out and meet with me? What is that red light? Is it also because of that person? Ha, young Union Master is too polite. Do I look like such a womanly boy? Sorry, this Gu and third young master Shuiyu have not met for many, many years. Then is your excellency Zidong? Oh, it seems young Linian Master believes only young masters from other great forces are qualified to speak with you? Ha, this Gu meant no such thing. It's just that this Gu finds it difficult to imagine that someone could become so strong without the support of such a great force. It's fine. I am not a person from any great force. My name is Yang Kai. So it is Brother Yang. Brother Yang has a question. Since it was supposed to be a sneak attack, why didn't Brother Yang wait for a better opportunity? When I passed by here before, Li Minghai attacked me by surprise, so I decided to lie in ambush here to return the favor. What young Union Master wants to ask is why I saved you, yes. It would be a pity for a man who was willing to sacrifice himself for his woman to die just like that. It seems that Brother Yang is also a man among men. This Gu being able to encounter Brother Yang here is truly an honor. The other reason is, I am acquainted with someone from your sword union. Oh? Brother Yang knows someone from our sword union? Who is it that Brother Yang knows? Big Brother Yang. Thank you, Yang Kai. If not for your help, we would all have perished here. This mistress and her disciples are eternally grateful. Sure enough, Brother Yang is actually acquainted with Lady Yu and her disciples. If Brother Yang doesn't object, why not come aboard this Gus starship to rest? Brother Yang can just call me Brother Gu. As for Brother Yang's question, this Gu is heading towards Azure Tree Star this time. It is one of the cultivation stars under the jurisdiction of my sword union and about a month's journey away from here. Looks like that cultivation star will be good place. You are welcome. Might I ask what young Union Master's destination is for this trip? Since Brother Gu has made such a generous invitation, then this Yang will be imposing on you. This Gu will offer the finest entertainment, I guarantee that Brother Yang will be satisfied. The space spirit crystal I have on hand is only enough to arrange one more space array. As for Li Minghai's space ring, there is a lot of wealth stored inside, but there are no space spirit crystals there either. Come in. This Soul Breaker Spear is a good artifact, but amongst the people IKOEW, there isn't anyone suited to using it. Big Brother Yang. Am I disturbing you? No, have a seat. How have you been these past years? In the end, though, a high-level elder from Sword Union stepped forward to put in a good word for her. That elder for this reason, we was a supporter of sisters and honored Gu Jian Xin. Master began to follow young Union Master. Young Union Master is humble, respectful, and righteous. He is the successor Union Master has placed his hopes on. Not only is his cultivation high, but his combat strength is also excellent as well. It seems that only Shuiyu, Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce's third young master, and Purple Star's Zi Dong are able to compete with him among the younger generation of the Starfield. Pretty good, all those years ago because such massive losses were incurred during that operation, Honored Master almost suffered a disaster. By the way, how much do you know about your young Union Master, Gu Jian Xin? Is that so? There is also Su Bin Bai, he is the disciple of an Origin King Realm Master named Wu Dao. Su Bin Bai could not be worse than Gu Jian Xin, Shuiyu, or Zi Dong, perhaps even slightly stronger. Then Gu Jian Xin's trip to Azure Tree Star this time, do you know what its purpose is? I don't, we were simply following orders. Big Brother Yang. What's wrong? Is there something else? It's nothing, please have a good rest. There must be something wrong with Hizeo. She wanted to say something to me just now, but ultimately decided not to. Big sister, why didn't you say anything? Big Brother Yang is a good person, so he would definitely not sit back and watch if you asked. I believe so too. But this matter has nothing to do with him, it's our own affair. If we don't do something, we'll really have to. With that person. I don't want to. If it weren't for Senior Qin's shelter all those years ago, we an honored master would not have escaped punishment and would perhaps not even be alive today. He is Senior Qin's son, and it is precisely because of this that Honored Master was unable to refuse Senior Qin's proposal. If that day comes, I'll butcher that in Qi young brat first. Can I come in? Yes. What's happening to them? Lady Yu? This mistress wants to ask young Master Yang to show mercy and save Hizeo and He Miao from a miserable fate. One of them must marry a strange man, one who is not normal. Have a seat first, then we can talk. Many thanks. During the events of that year, Sword Union had suffered huge losses. According to the Union's laws, they would execute me to serve as a warning to others. At the last moment though, an elder from Sword Union named Qin Wuhui had spoken on our behalf and saved our lives and status. However, Qin Wuhui had a prodigal son named Qin Shiyang. This boy relied on his father's prestige to run rampant on Sword Union's home star. One day, Qin Shi Yang provoked an opponent he should not have and he suffered a serious wound to his soul which essentially turned him into a fool. After many years, Qin Wuhui is now thinking about finding a marriage partner for his son so he could produce a few heirs. So he wants his son to marry He Zhao or He Miao? Did he beg you to marry your disciples to your son? Young Union Master wasn't to make friends with you, so perhaps he will not refuse, if you tell him. If that was the case then I wouldn't have been so embarrassed. But instead he reported to the Young Union Master. If young Master Yang can let Young Union Master cancel this marriage, this mistress swears that even if she must die the cruelest of deaths she will find a way to repay you. Qin Wuhui had followed Young Union Master for many years and was both hardworking and loyal. Now, he simply wanted to arrange a marriage for his son to extend his bloodline, so how could he refuse? After receiving this request, Gu Jian Xian directly summoned me and told me to discuss with He Zhao and He Miao about which of them would marry Qin Shi Yang. You owe the Qin Wuhui a great debt of kindness, so if this matter is truly resolved by me, then you three master and disciples will certainly bear the reputation of ingratitude. How do you plan on maintaining a foothold in Sword Union in the future under such circumstances? If young Master Yang does not object, he might as well directly ask Young Union Master for those two girls directly. They only have third-order Saint King cultivations, so the Young Union Master will not refuse you. In the future, even if you take them as maids or concubines it won't matter. This mistress can see that those two girls have favorable impressions of young Master Yang, so I am sure they will not reject you. After all, young Master Yang is a dragon among men like Young Union Master. Then young Master Yang, this matter. You're their honored master, how? Let me see what I can do. This glass is to show my respect for Brother Yang. Then this Yang won't stand in ceremony. Brother Yang, this Gu has an awkward request to make. I wonder if you'd be willing to listen. Today's banquet is just a small event to thank Brother Yang for his saving grace. From now on, Brother Yang is this Gus's friend and benefactor. Brother Gu can speak frankly. Although Old Dog Li deserved his death, he was still one of my Sword Union's elders in the end, and the Soulbreaker Spear he wielded is a treasure of my Sword Union. Brother Gu wants to take back the Soulbreaker Spear? Now that he is dead, however, it is this Gus's responsibility to bring the Soulbreaker Spear back to the Homestar and inform the Union Master about what has transpired. Since Old Dog Li was killed by Brother Yang, the Soulbreaker Spear should belong to you, but without the Soulbreaker Spear, things will be difficult for this Gu upon his return. As for everything else Old Dog Li had on him, Brother Yang is free to keep them. Those things don't belong to my Sword Union. Of course, this Gu guarantees he will compensate Brother Yang appropriately, so he does not suffer a loss in exchange for the Soulbreaker Spear. Since Brother Gu is so sincere, then this Yang will oblige. There's no need to rush this discussion of compensation, Brother Gu. I have something more important I want to discuss. This old master is Qin Wuhui. What advice does young Master Yang have? Dare I ask, who here is Senior Qin Wuhui? Actually, I have something I wish to give Senior, and I hope you will not refuse. Senior might as well open it. This is a 7 orifices cleansing pill? What? Is that really? I don't think it's fake. Is this really a 7 orifices cleansing pill? Young Master Yang, why would you? I heard that during a battle against a powerful opponent, Senior Qin's son suffered a severe injury to his soul. This 7 orifices cleansing pill should be the appropriate medicine for this situation. Although I dare not say it is a miracle cure, if used in conjunction with appropriate treatment, it should be able to fully restore young Lord Qin's soul over time. There are only a few pills in existence that could completely heal the kind of injury my son suffered. The 7 orifices cleansing pill is one such pill. But this old master couldn't even find a monster core of the 7-colored elk. The 7-colored elk was an ancient exotic monster beast that had long ago gone extinct in the starfield. Brother Qin, it's no to your fault. The Emperor Garden. When the Emperor Garden opened, this Gu was in the middle of a critical retreat and could not enter. It's a shame, if this Gu had gone, he may have been able to befriend Brother Yang a few years ago. This pill is something I obtained by chance in the Emperor Garden. I see, only in a place like the Emperor Garden would such an ancient pill exist. It's not too late now. Young Master Yang. Senior need not speak so. Giving this 7 orifices cleansing pill to Senior Qin is actually because I need Senior Qin's assistance with something. As Senior knows, He Zhao and He Miao are old acquaintances of mine. However, I've recently learned that they have a somewhat complicated relationship with young Lord Qin. Big Brother Yang. Marshal SCA, this Qin is undeserving of such a gift. This matter stemmed from this old master's selfishness, forcing He Zhao and He Miao against their wishes into an unfortunate decision. This old master guarantees that the previous agreement will be cancelled. Many thanks, Senior. He Zao, he meow. This old master has troubled you this past year, accept these as compensation. I hope you can assist the young master with all your heart in the future and not bear a grudge against this old master. Disciple would not dare. Disciple thanks Elder Qin for his generous reward. Tsai all thanks to him. Brother Yang. You doing this makes this Gu wonder how he is going to compensate you. What kind of compensation do you want? Please do not hesitate, this Gu is ready to lose a pound of flesh to you. Actually, I have already thought about what I'd like as compensation and for Brother Gu. It should be a simple matter. Our destination for this trip is Azure Tree Star, right? And this Azure Tree Star is under the direct control of Sword Union? I want a site covering a radius of 10,000 kilometers. And I do not need it to be a particularly rich region, just so long as it is not barren, it will be fine. 10,000 kilometers? 5,000 kilometers is also fine. Haha, Brother Yang is far too polite, as for cultivation stars like Azure Tree Star. My Sword Union owns 3. Forget 10,000 kilometers, even 100,000 kilometers is fine. 100,000 kilometer territory on Azure Tree Star is nothing. Good, it's settled then, when we arrive on Azure Tree Star, this Gu will have someone arrange it. As for what site Brother Yang would like, you can make your own decision. Since Brother Gu has said this much, this Yang will naturally accept. There's no need for politeness between us. Brother Yang, might I ask what you want this site for? Do you plan on settling down on Azure Tree Star? Brother Yang, please speak. I need a large amount of space spirit crystals. I don't know if Brother Gu could provide them? I've no intention of settling down, but building a temporary residence might not be a bad idea. Brother Gu, might I discuss another business deal with you? Of course, I will purchase them with Saint crystals or exchange them for other valuables so your Sword Union won't suffer a loss. Brother Yang is too serious, since it's a transaction, this Gu will naturally not refuse, but space spirit crystals are a scarce commodity in the starfield, so it will have to wait until we reach Azure Tree Star before I can make some inquiries for you. Then I shall trouble you. Come on now. Let's drink. Azure Tree Star greetings, young Union Master. Subordinate has been anticipating your arrival. There are no outsiders here, so why must Antlon act so politely? Antlon is the Star Master of Azure Tree Star and is responsible for all of Sword Union's matters here. Right, Brother Yang. Star Master? This woman is only a First-Order Origin King realm, how can she be a Star Master? It's not what Brother Yang thinks, this Star Master is not the kind of Star Master you imagine, it's just a title. So, it's just a title. Little brother seems quite surprised, could it be you've met a Star Master before? Oh. I had the honor of meeting Sir Luo Hai on Green Mountain Star a few years ago. A few years ago? It seems that this brother had participated in the Blood Prison trial. Unfortunately, it seems that less than 2 years after the Blood Prison trial, Luo Hai was killed. This incident shocked the entire starfield. This young master also heard about that incident. Unexpectedly, someone like Luo Hai could be killed, who could have been responsible? By the way, Antlon, I was ambushed by Li Ming Hai on my way here this time, and he was all thanks to Brother Yang's help though, otherwise, I am afraid I would have met disaster. Where is that bastard Li Ming Hai now? He's dead. Daring to do such a thing, there will be no place for him in the starfield again. I killed him, but I only gave him a sneak attack while he was concentrated on fighting Brother Gu. Antlon, I brought Brother Yang here this time mainly to consult with you about something. Brother Yang wants to build a palace on Azure Tree Star and needs a plot of land about 100,000 kilometers across. Does Antlon have any appropriate locations? 100,000 kilometers. There are many options, but I do not know what kind of location little brother would prefer, so why don't we discuss this matter while consulting Azure Tree Star's map tomorrow? Sound good. I shall trouble you, senior little brother need not be so polite. You saved young master's life, so 100,000 kilometer territory is nothing to Sword Union. No one else can hear us now. Junior will take his leave first then. I look forward to meeting you again tomorrow, senior. Young master, that Yang Kai. Is he credible? And, according to my observations along the way, he has nothing to do with Sword Union, and him appearing where Li Ming Hai was lying in ambush for me was simply a coincidence. And Li Ming Hai's death was almost entirely because of him. Antlon, you've lived many years, but have you ever heard of an Origin Realm cultivator killing an Origin King before? No. Oh? You said your Antlon has lived many years? Are you saying your Antlon is old? Space Force? He's able to use such a strange power in battle? Moreover, according to my observations, he actually used Space Force to sneak attack Li Ming Hai. It's more than that. Suffice it to say, I only want to make friends with him, and definitely not become enemies, so I will have to ask Aunt Lon to pay some more attention to him in the future. Rest assured, since he wants 100,000-kilometer territory here, there will always be opportunities for US to come into contact in the future. Good, tell me in detail about the fight between you and Li Minghai. Aunt Lon is very curious. Next day, Azure Tree Palace Starmaster has an important matter to discuss, please follow me. You remain here. Execute anyone who dares try to intrude. Brother Gu, Senior Luo asked me to see her. It's as you think, follow me. Yes. Is this a model of Azure Tree Star shrunk down countless times? Is this the map Senior mentioned yesterday? Little brother's intuition is sharp. There are many conveniences to this thing. The different colors corresponds to different geographical environments, and by the color's depth one could tell the richness of the ambient world energy in those areas. This is indeed a tiny replica of Azure Tree Star. It took many cultivators from our Sword Union 100 years to survey all of Azure Tree Star's environments, measuring each region and categorizing them to complete this design. The lighter the color, the thinner the world energy and vice versa. The piece of land little brother wants, a piece of land 100,000 kilometers is neither big nor small, so this queen has selected a few locations for you to choose from. Of course, these are just areas this queen thinks are suitable. This is the first place this queen selected. This area is surrounded by mountains and rivers and is rich in materials as well as world energy. There is also a city nearby, which would fall under little brother's jurisdiction. A city? Is that all right? Indeed, on Azure Tree Star, even if there aren't 10,000 such cities, there are at least 8,000. Having little brother assume command of it would be this place's blessing. If little brother is not satisfied with this place, then how about here? This place is also quite good. This queen has been here before and can attest to its beautiful scenery and numerous great beauties. It's no big deal, it's just a single city. CO. Senior Luo, is there a suitable place on the sea? On the sea? So little brother would like to live next to the sea. What do you think about this position? This place is called Twin Shark Island. This is it. Why do I feel like he took the bad deal on purpose? Brother Yang, unfortunately, this Gu cannot take you there in person. I have come to Azure Tree Star on important business, so my time is quite limited. Brother Gu doesn't need to pay it any mind, I can find my way to Twin Shark Island. Moreover, with this token given to me by Senior Luo, traveling and making arrangements will be convenient. Indeed. But Brother Yang, there are a few people here who would like to travel with you to Twin Shark Island. I hope you won't refuse. Someone wants to go with me? Who? Young Master Yang. Big Brother Yang. Eve expelled them from Sword Union. As the young Union Master, I have such rights. Then, I asked them what they plan to do in the future, and they all said they wanted to follow you. I wonder if you'd be willing to take them in. Many thanks for your kindness, Brother Gu. As for the space spirit crystals you need, for the time being, I was unable to gather much, but she will do her best to collect some and have them sent to you later. You should have a lot to discuss, so I won't bother you. Are you willing to follow me? I have a called High Heaven, would you like to join? Good, then from now on, you will follow me, I won't treat you badly. This is the feather spirit arrow and the array plate, take them. Many thanks, young master. The headquarters is a long way away, so you won't have an opportunity to visit it in the short term, but rest assured, a day will come when I bring you to see it. Anya's the young lord is willing to give us shelter, this U11 is willing to do her best to serve him. Here are 2 origin condensing pills, IT will help break through to the origin condensing realm. It's for US? For now, let's go and take a look at our territory. Half a month later, Twin Shark Island travelers, what business do you have here on Twin Shark Island? What is your island master's name and where is he? Take me to see him. Island master has been waiting for young lord, please with me. Subordinate Zhu Liang greets senior. Twin Shark Island is approximately 100,000 kilometers across and has fairly rich world energy, however, IT doesn't produce any notable resources, making supplies a slight problem. Island Master Zhu doesn't need to act so polite. You will remain as Island Master in the future, and you will manage Twin Shark Island as before. I tell me about the will not interfere in any of situation on Twin Shark your affairs. Island. Currently, there are roughly 200,000 residents on the island. The average cultivation level here is not high. Despite his lack of talent, your subordinate here is actually the strongest master on Twin Shark Island at the First Order Origin Returning Realm. In addition to me, there are 3 other First Order Origin Returning Realm cultivators on the island who serve as the Deputy Island Master and Elders. 500,000 kilometers east of Twin Shark Island there is a city which is connected via space array. In the surrounding million-kilometer region, there are many other islands with similar situations to Twin Shark Island, and the relationship between the islands is fairly peaceful with only occasional contact. Good. Call some people and build a palace for me on the southeast side. But this area is near the sea, and there are many dangerous sea beasts there. Every time the sea beast attacks, many people will die. Don't worry about that, here are the funds required to build the castle. If there are any problems you cannot handle, you can inform Lady Yu and she will convey it to me. Half a month later, Yankai's palace. I didn't expect the palace so now that the palace has been finished and cross-cultivation space array has been formed, it's time to go then. Yes. I'll be right back, if someone with a token inscribed with the word High suddenly appears at the palace. There's no need to panic, they're all from high heaven, just be nice to them. The underground ruins of Death Star Home? This place has really changed a lot. Yang Kai. It really is you. Master, did you find a suitable cultivation star this time? Yes, I have built a palace on Azure Tree Star, Great Elder. When do we leave them? I think. Only after she awakens, will I attend to my own affairs. If I were to really break through to the Origin King realm on Azure Tree Star, it would become difficult for me to stay on Shadowed Star for an extended period of time. Master Qian's circumstances are the best example. Alright then, in any case, since it's Great Elder, long as the time is right, it shouldn't be too difficult to break through to the Origin King realm. By the way, you've been mining here for some time now. Have you found a space spirit crystal mineral lode? No, although this star is extremely rich, we've yet to discover a space spirit crystal lode. Looks like we can only count on Brother Gus' side. In any case, I came back this time just to tell you the good news. As for when you will go to Azure Tree Star, you can arrange that amongst yourselves. Yang Kai's palace master has finally returned, someone from Sword Union is here. Take me to see them. Little brother is young master's friend. This queen should naturally come here personally, these are the space spirit crystals that little brother requested. Although this queen tried her best to collect them, as you know, space spirit crystals are very rare so I don't know if this quantity can meet your requirements. Not enough. The formation of space spirit crystals is quite difficult, and generally speaking, they only appear as byproducts in different mineral lodes, making their number quite scarce. However, this queen has heard of a place where numerous void cracks form large numbers of space spirit crystals. Is little brother interested in perhaps looking for space spirit crystals on his own? This is the real purpose of senior coming here in person, right? Since you've seen through me, then I won't bother hiding. I wonder if little brother is interested in going there. And if I say I am not? Well, in addition to space spirit crystals that may exist there, that place is also home to shocking void beasts. Shocking void beasts? It looks like senior knows I am proficient in the Tao of space. Was it Gu Jian Xin who told you? You may rest assured, only I and young master know of this. No one else will. It doesn't matter if others know or not, if I was afraid that people would know, I wouldn't have used Space Force to kill Li Ming Hai. Little brother, since you cultivate the Tao of space and have significant achievements in this domain, you must be aware of the benefits a shocking void beast's monster core would have for you. This kind of exotic beast which can freely shuttle the void is said to have gone extinct long ago, but there is one place where they still survive. If you can obtain one of their monster cores, I think your comprehension of the Tao of space will increase a level. Since it hang been extinct, how do you know where it is? If I told you that there is a higher realm above the Origin King realm, would you think I am lying to you? No. Someone once told me that the martial Tao has no peak. The Origin King realm can naturally not be the ultimate goal of US cultivators. So that's how it is. No one knows whether the Origin King realm is the highest realm a cultivator can reach, but with a legendary character like the Starry Sky Great Emperor having once appeared, many Origin Kings feel that there must be a realm above the Origin King realm. Additionally, above the star field we live in, there must also be a higher realm. Why do you say that? Because the place I spoke of to you is actually a fragment that was severed from that higher realm, we call it the Severed World. The world energy and world principles of that place are somewhat different from those of any cultivation star in the star field. Not only that, but that place contains countless opportunities. Without even mentioning the various rare and precious cultivation resources there, some people even manage to bring back herbs and ores which surpass the Origin King great from it. If one is lucky enough to find some rare resource from that place, it may be enough to break through one's shackles and reach a higher level. If what you say is true though, wouldn't those third-order Origin Kings who have secluded themselves from the world and go there to attempt to break through to a higher realm? No, after all, that place is only a fragmented world, and although it comes from a higher realm, it still exists within the starfield, so it cannot satisfy the needs of those third-order origin kings to make a breakthrough. Exactly. Since it is a place where origin kings go to seek opportunities, why ask me to accompany you there? I am only a third-order origin realm cultivator. Martial Shans because I cultivated the Tao of space. I came to you first because you are not weak, so you shouldn't be a burden for me, but more importantly, I need your help specifically for something in that place. The severed world is filled with void cracks, some visible, some not, but all of them extremely dangerous, even to origin kings. Every time that place opens, several origin kings get lost to those void cracks. I do not want to suffer such a fate. Since you are proficient in the Tao of space though, it should be easy for you to sense those void cracks. I understand, but will it be alright for you to bring in an origin returning realm cultivator like me? Don't worry. Any origin king that is qualified to enter can bring another person with them, so you won't be the only origin realm cultivator there. You're already a third-order origin returning realm cultivator at such a young age, so you must have already experienced more than your fair share of risks, no? Cultivation itself is a process of competing against others, the heavens, and oneself. Only by going all out will one succeed. I came here today to ask little brother for his help. Of course, this is also a good opportunity for you. I need to think about this matter. Good, then this queen will wait for the good news. Opportunities are accompanied by risks. Many thanks, since you can accompany this queen, I believe the journey will be much safer. Senior Luo is too polite, I am only interested in that shocking void beast. I'll be honest, looks like we have arrived, follow me. The space force fluctuations coming from it are indeed chaotic. That's the entrance. The chaotic fluctuations here can help me comprehend the mysteries of the Tao of space. Elder Luo dares to come to this place? So it is Elder Cui. Since Elder Cui can come, why can't this queen come? These people are all origin king realm master. Elder Cui need not concern himself with this queen's safety, he should instead worry about his own. The Cui certainly didn't mean to imply that, but the severed world is extremely dangerous. Is Elder Luo not afraid she might accidentally perish inside? Elder Luo, although there are some misunderstandings between you and me, in the end, we're both elders of Sword Union. Since we've both come here, why not work ether? This Luo Lan will take Elder Cui's kindness to heart, but this queen is not alone this time. Elder Cui should invite someone else. LDER Luo brought this little boy with her? Why has this old master never seen him before? Elder Luo bringing a junior here. Do you want him to gain something from the severed world, or perhaps expect him to break through to the origin king realm? That man surnamed Cui is also an elder of the Sword Union? Looks like he supports the Vince Union Masters faction. Boy, the severed world is very dangerous. Be careful not to die inside. Mind your own business. Or do you want this old master to referee a fight between you two? The winner stays and the loser can scram. You. What a farce. If your Sword Union has internal disputes, just solve them quickly by yourselves. Why put them on display here? We've shown Senior and I something embarrassing. This mistress did not have such intentions. Senior and I need not pay it any mind, I was simply making a joke with Elder Luo. Humph. Since that's the case, then be quiet and don't disturb this old master. Who is that Senior and I? Both of you seemed quite wary of him. His name is Ni Guang and he belongs to Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce. He's a second-order origin king, so why wouldn't Cui Hong and I fear him? So that's how it is. Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce. You didn't see me, you didn't see me. Do you know that young man? Do you know who he is? I know, of course I know. You actually have such a wide range of contacts, are you friends? I have some entanglements with him. Entanglements? What do I feel like there are some hatred between you two? Young man, do you want to travel ether with this old master? This. Who is this brat? Why would Sir Ni Guang suddenly invite a third-order origin returning realm cultivator to join him? Junior is moved by Senior's kindness, but Junior's strength IW, so he is afraid if he were to travel ether with Senior, he would only become a burden. Senior has great strength and superb cultivation, Junior doesn't dare doubt that, but Junior came here today with Senior Luo, so hateful woman. Seems you have some self-awareness, but since this old master has invited you, naturally he has the confidence to protect you, or are you questioning this old master's strength and methods? A true man should act decisively and not quibble about such minor issues. In that case, you and Elder Luo can join hands with this old master, what do you think? Brother Yang, who would have expected that we would meet once more? I didn't expect to see you here, it must be fate. Let me say this first, I have no interest in crossing dragons and swords with other men, so don't get close to me. Since Senior Ni has offered so kindly, it would be impolite for this mistress to refuse. You? How dare you? What? What nonsense crossing dragons and swords? What it means, you know in your heart. You? If you dare to speak impertinently again, I'll kill you. Are you willing? I will teach you a lesson you will never forget. You people are always ignorant and arrogant. It is as Senior Ni says. Why are you acting like this? Why are you doing this? You could have just pretended to not see me and then nothing would have happened. Why drag me over to follow you? Don't you know how dangerous the severed world is? Even origin kings cannot guarantee their safety there. Didn't you want to kill me? Since when do you care so much about my safety? I asked Uncle and I to let you join us to protect your safety. You really don't know how to appreciate other people's kindness. Stop projecting your delusions onto me, just who do you think you are? Why would I, Shueyu, ever be interested in a shameless guy like you? Have I wounded his self-esteem? Will he be sad? Aren't women supposed to have special feelings for their first man? Am I wrong? Who is whose first man? Although there hasn't been much progress between you and me, at the very least, we've been intimate, with no barriers between. You? When? Let go. When did you become so strong? If someone sees us like this, how would you explain it? Your mouth says no, but your body is still quite honest. Don't look down on others too much, beautiful. Bastard, let me go. You didn't ask that Guan to invite me along for no reason, what do you want? Alright. I said it was for your own good, don't you believe me? So you really do like me. Shameless. Let's talk about business. Last time in the Emperor Garden you were too busy flirting with that enchantress from Monster Emperor Star, we never got to finish our transaction, or have you forgotten? How did you know that she came from Monster Emperor Star? Did you investigate her later? Did I even need to? Where else but Monster Emperor Star could you find that kind of shameless enchantress? I don't know. Forget it, enough about that. You mean the stone tablet which came out of the stone monument? Do you know what is recorded on that stone tablet? Although I do not know what is recorded on it, I know it is the key to allowing my father to break through to the Third Order Origin King. So, I have to obtain it. President AIOU? How can you be so certain of what is recorded on it? Why are you confident that your father can break through to the Third Order after obtaining it? You don't even know what it is. My Hongluo Chamber of Commerce has a glorious inheritance stretching back over 10,000 years, so we possess some information that is not known to the public. This is something you should understand. In a sense, Shueyu was right. After all, with the identity and heritage of AIOU, a veteran origin king, and the star refining art, it would not be impossible for him to refine a star source, and once he succeeded, he would surely be able to successfully break through after receiving the blessings from that star source. I hope you can give me that thing. Even if it's just a copy, it doesn't matter. That stone tablet recorded some kind of secret technique or secret art, right? No problem, but before you make a decision, you'll have to act ether with me. With Ni Guang watching, I think it's impossible for me to get away from you. I need to think about this. Who knows, your strongest talent is definitely escaping from trouble. XYEU. Who are the people here? Do you know? What do you want? Can you not get so close? Some I know, some I don't. Then that person. Do you know who he is? No. Kakik. Why? Is there something wrong with him? I don't know if I am thinking too much, but Eve felt like he was paying attention to me for a while now. I don't know, that person is very dangerous. Don't provoke him. Of all the origin kings I know and know of, none of them are similar to this person, Uncle and I. What is his background? But this old master can tell he is very strong, possibly not weaker than me. Regardless, don't provoke him. This person's aura is filled with cold, evil energy, so he must have cultivated some kind of demonic secret art. You should not provoke anyone here. Right. The old one over there is called Kong Fa, an elder of the Ridge of the Star River, and the other is Suwei of the Abandoned Lair. The Ridge of the Star River and the Abandoned Lair are the most evil of the Starfield, and they have committed countless crimes. Hump, that old dog also came. Even your Hongluo Chamber of Commerce was robbed by them? Not only US, almost everyone had been robbed by them at least once. Purple Star Master, Z-Long Second Order Origin King, no one was waiting for you, Z-Long. Stop flattering yourself. Ha ha ha. It seems this old master has come a little late and made everyone wait. Purple Star Young Master, Z-Dong Third Order Origin Realm then, why didn't you open the entrance yet? Z-Long? Then this must be the Purple Star's Young Master Z-Dong. However, Shuiyu doesn't have a good impression of him. Since everyone is here, let's begin. There is no need to speak any further. Let's go, everyone. Brother and I, this old master will be going on ahead. Make sure you don't die inside. Done. The void cracks are stabilized now. Let's go in too. This is Tit. Fortunately, we didn't appear somewhere dangerous. My Sure is quite heavily suppressed. And my strength has been weakened by half at least. Don't bother, everyone is like this. Not only our Sure, but even Uncle Nis domain is suppressed here. Since we are already here, let's recover the Saint Chi we just spent. The world principles here are powerful and profound, having a strong impact on both Sure and domain. Yes, opening the entrance consumed a lot of Saint Chi, but fortunately we arrived at a safe place. Who is calling me so early? Gee, my head hurts. Where is this place? Why am I here? What was I doing before? I can't remember. Yang Kai. Get out here. Who is calling? Have you finally lost your mind? It's been 3 days and you still didn't clean the yard. Do you still want food? If you don't want to work, then get out of High Heaven Pavilion. My name is Yang Kl. I am a trial disciple of High Heaven Pavilion. It's been 3 years since I joined but I still do not meet the requirements of to become a formal disciple. Sorry Senior Brother Zhou, will be more careful in the future. Yes, I will go and work now. Senior Brother. Please choose me today, I will end it quickly with a single punch. Hey, why were you so late today? Let's start. I choose you. Humph, and here you go. Marshall scans finally. Who are you? Someone is there. Really? Must be some small animal. Ugh. It hurts. Why do I feel like? That woman felt incredibly important to me. 1 year later, trial disciple Yang Kai, for failing to meet the S requirements before the time limit, you are hereby expelled from High Heaven Pavilion. Junior Brother, are you descending the mountain? Su Yen. Crap. Why did I call her by name? Eldest senior sister's name is not one you are qualified to call out. Eldest senior sister, don't bother with him. The outside world is extremely dangerous. After Junior Brother descends the mountain, he should set off as early as possible. Be careful on the road. The sooner you depart, the earlier you will return. Eldest senior sister, that guy is just a trial disciple who was expelled from and will never return. There's no need to worry about him. Is that so? I think he will be back. From now on, I have nothing to do with High Heaven Pavilion. Are you the senior sister I saw before? Sorry, the wind is too strong, I can't hear anything you said. Young Family Mansion TCH. She is from my Du family, she will be a good match for you. Getting married, having children, and a happy family. But do I really want this? I did not take part in the Young Family Inheritance War, and eldest brother Yang Wei won the war. Little brat, you can marry her so we can hug our grandchildren, sir. Ah. It hurts. Yang Kai. Remember. Do not. My head. Who are you guys? Husband, you finally woke up. You fainted at the night of our marriage, you scared me to death. I am your wife, have you forgotten about me? This. Don't fall. For this. Marshall nephew. Remember. Who are you? At the end of Yang Kai's life, this life was pretty good, right? You. Finally, you'll be free. I have been dragged down by you for an entire lifetime. But at long last, I can be liberated. Finally, you'll be free. I have been dragged down by you for an entire lifetime, but at long last, I can be liberated. Then what should I say? You. Why would you say that? Do you think I should be thankful to you? You are just an ordinary, mediocre man. Is this what you truly feel in your heart? I am not delusional. To be honest, you did well these past few decades, but I know, this is all just an illusion. If it were not for your young family's overbearing strength, How could I have been forced to marry you all those years ago? Yes. Disappointed? What? Do you know what you are saying? At this time, you want to tear face with me and deliver a devastating blow to my mind at the moment I am most satisfied in order to plunge me into despair, right? Even those who are crying outside must be planning to rush in here and laugh at me as they watch me die, yes? How could you? Why wouldn't I have figured it out? I became aware of the truth more than 30 years ago, remembering everything that I should remember. Since you knew, why did you still cooperate? Ha ha. Because I have never experienced this kind of life, and since you gave me an opportunity, I wanted to take advantage of it. This was a perfect way to hone my state of mind, after all. I don't know how I had been ambushed, but since you were able to invade my knowledge sea without me knowing. This means you have very powerful spiritual energy. Instead of attacking an unknown enemy, I wanted you to take the initiative. You think you can just sit back and relax after having seen through the illusion? You think too highly of yourself. If you had revealed it earlier, you might have been able to escape from this place, really? It looks like you can't attack me directly. So, you have to rely on manipulating my memories to influence me, right? We should put an end to this now, but I still must thank you. The experiences this life has given me have tempered my mind greatly, and I am much more confident about breaking through to the Origin King realm now. But after so much time has passed, it is now impossible for you to free yourself. Your soul will forever be trapped here. In your dreams. The demon eye of annihilation. This is the severed world. Senior Luo. It seemed that the previous illusions were all caused by this black shadow. And there are more than one of them. The golden blood thread is useless, as is Saint Chi's secret techniques, it seems. Only spiritual energy attacks are useful against you. More of them are coming. So many. Senior Luo. Wake up quickly if you don't want to die. Use your spiritual energy to deal with them. Hold them back while I wake up Senior Ni and Shueyu. Hurry. Evil creature, you dare try to disturb this old master's mind? Damn, it almost succeeded too. Shueyu hasn't woke up yet. Senior Ni, these things aren't affected by Saint Chi or artifacts, they can only be damaged by spiritual energy attacks. I will try to wake up Shueyu. Good. This old master will leave it to you. Shui. Did you wake? Huh, why would I be the one waking up? You're the one who should wake up quickly. Me? There are too many of these things. We can't kill them all, so it's best if we escape. Follow me. You go first, this mistress will bring up the rear. This is... Run. Quickly. Courting death. These things don't seem to be capable of chasing after us. It would seem so, but it's better not to make assumptions, would best leave here first. Phew. Very good, he had been here recently. Young boy, this is truly unexpected. Who could have imagined you'd grow to this level after not seeing you for only a few dozen years? What is that? There's actually such a thing here. Although I do not know what you are, you're useful to this old master. Good, good. Come. This king's 10,000 soul banner is going to have a feast today. Go. Elder Luo, how are your injuries? It's fine, it only slightly damaged my soul. Uncle and I, what were those things? We don't seem to have been delayed by much. Inside that illusion, I felt like I lived many years, but judging from the condition of our bodies, I'd say only an hour or two has passed. I don't know, Eve never heard of anything like them existing in the severed world. Does Elder Luo know anything? This mistress doesn't know much about the severed world, Elder Luo. You should heal your injuries first. Once you've recovered, well, set out again. It seems that everyone who encountered these things died, so no information about them ever became known. But it seems they can only survive in that dark underground environment. And as we don't go underground, we should not encounter them again. Then I shall be troubling you. This mistress will try to be as fast as possible. It seems what Luolan said before was right, the severed world is filled with dangers. There are many void cracks floating around invisible to the naked eye. Nothing, what happened to you? What did you experience in that illusion just now? With your mental fortitude, it should not have affected you so deeply, right? None of your business. Your Chamber of Commerce possesses a map of this place? Hey, what are you looking at? Forget it, just pretend I never asked. It definitely must have been nothing good. What's so strange about that? It is not the first time that people from our Chamber of Commerce have come to this place, so having a map or two is nothing to fuss about. However, the severed world is too big and it's impossible to grasp its complete layout. Uncle Ni only has a map detailing a small portion of this place. In that case, do you have a clear destination for this trip? N, we plan to go to a medicine valley where there are spirit medicines and herbs that aren't present in the starfield. You really don't have any guard up against me at all. It's not like you. What's wrong with telling you? With Uncle Ni here, can you even snatch anything from US? Legend has it that there are even herbs which are beyond the Origin King grade and can bring back the dead, rejuvenate and prolong a person's life, and some that can even increase the strength of a person directly. Father, does this severed world really host an immortal tree? Although your father cannot say for certain, the probability is at least 80%. After all, word of the immortal tree's existence was sent back by your grand-uncle. 2,000 years ago, your grand-uncle once caught a glimpse of something very similar to the legendary immortal tree. But when he attempted to obtain it, he was seriously injured by the monster beast that was guarding it and was forced to flee, ultimately dying from his wounds. If I recall correctly, Grand-Uncle was supposed to be a second-order Origin King, but he was still seriously injured by the guardian monster beast? What kind of monster beast was it? A divine bird. An ancient peacock. A divine bird. Do you know of the Starfield's 3 great divine waters? Life-revitalizing jade cream, soul-cleansing divine water and immortal source liquid. Yes. Each of the 3 great divine waters are priceless treasures. But among them the immortal source liquid is most precious. Father, does the immortal source liquid have some kind of relation with the immortal tree? Naturally they are related. The immortal source liquid is the dew formed by the accumulation of essence over countless years on the leaves of the immortal tree. For the immortal source liquid, regrowing lost limbs is simply a waste. It is a natural miracle elixir that can even bring people back to life. If just the trivial dew can have such a miraculous effect, then the immortal tree itself. If one can obtain the immortal tree and refine it, they can obtain an immortal and indestructible body, with longevity equal to the heavens. If I can have an endless lifespan, your father will be able to achieve something no one has before. If that's the case, why didn't father bring more masters along? This child understands. Father, does only our purple star know about this? No. I am not certain about others, but Hongluo Chamber of Commerce must know about the existence of the immortal tree. When that time comes, I will surpass the Origin King realm and get a glimpse of the mysteries of the great emperor's realm. Because 2,000 years ago, your grand-uncle came here with the previous president of Hongluo Chamber of Commerce. That's why that old fart Guan came this time. He must be aiming for the immortal tree as well. This kind of information can't be known by too many people. After all, there is only one immortal tree. Even if gathering more people leads to successfully obtaining it, who will claim ownership in the end? In front of such a supreme treasure, one can only believe in themselves. All others are enemies. You are still young and the road ahead of you is still long. Father's purpose in bringing you here this time was to hone your will and expose you to some true dangers, which will be of great benefit to your future growth. I hope you don't disappoint me. Looks like that artifact is able to detect the location of some hidden void cracks. This is obviously a special artifact refined by someone who cultivated the Tao of space. However, this artifact is not able to detect all the hidden void cracks. Fortunately, nothing happened along the way, so there is no need for me to reveal my secrets to warn Guan to change our route. Damn, that's a big one. I can say for certain that this large void crack has a space spirit crystal in it. But I can't go and collect it now. This is... Forget it, if they figure out that I am looking for space spirit crystals here, it will lead to trouble. His clothes seem familiar. Was it someone who came in with US before? There seems to be something next to his body. Should we investigate? I'll go and take a look. Atoll. This person was attacked from behind by something and killed instantly. There are 2 bite marks on the back of his neck, similar to those of some snake-type monster beast, a venomous one at that. Uncle and I, watch out. OT. This is... Tail crown snake? Tail crown snake? This mistress has never heard of such a beast, so it seems there are many long-forgotten existences in this severed world. Don't worry, while the tail crown snake is dangerous, it's not very strong. Its greatest advantages are its concealment and sneak attack abilities. Fortunately, its attack was blocked in time. Since its sneak attack has failed, it's nothing more than prey for this old master. This monster beast only has 9th order strength. At such a level, even if it possesses an ancient bloodline, it is no match for Guang. This monster beast doesn't have a monster core, so its most valuable part is its skull. So it was Tong Lei. I did not expect that he would be killed by a mere night-hoarder monster beast. Please wait a moment. In ancient times, cultivators who repeatedly consumed such snake galls were supposedly able to gain protection against all kinds of poison. Senior and I knows him? We've met before, but that was many years ago. In this place, it seems even the slightest negligence can be fatal. Let's go, everyone must be extra careful from now on. Don't approach anything that seems out of place carelessly. This. Kid, is that a secret technique? Or an artifact? It's something between a secret technique and an artifact. Strange. This thing can swallow the physical essence of the tail-crowned snake, right? Does it undergo some kind of change after doing so? Could it be that your secret technique is now equivalent to that tail-crowned snake? Great. Yes. It can assume the form of the beast it absorbed? I guess so. Now we can go. 5 days later, the harvest is not bad. We encountered a lot of night-hoarder monster beasts. We even encountered 2 tent-hoarder monster beasts. One of them even made an iguan afraid, so we could only avoid it, not daring to provoke it. However, we were still able to kill a tent-hoarder steel flame ghost spider monster beast. What happened, Uncle and I? Stop. Someone is coming. Very fast. It's them. How did these 2 bastards hook up with each other? Ridge of the Star River Kong Fa abandoned lair, Sue. Good, it was not appropriate for this old master to act rashly outside, but, since they've willingly delivered themselves to die, this old master will oblige. Elder Luo, when the time comes, hold down one of them. This old master will kill the other, then come to assist you. Leave it to me. My sword union has many grudges with these 2 as well. Since we have met them here, there's no reason to let them go. You 2 should withdraw and focus only on protecting yourselves. Is that Senior Ni of Han Luo Chamber of Commerce? What's going on? He obviously recognized me, but he didn't try to avoid and even took the initiative to greet. You're right, I am an iguan. Find the opportunity to act. Wonderful. If Senior Ni can offer his assistance, this Kong will certainly offer generous compensation in the future. Not good. Assistance? What are those? Illusionary void butterflies. They are exotic ancient inns that are born proficient in Space Force. Their bodies are stronger than steel and they are extremely ferocious. Once they find prey, they swarm like locusts and never. These things are proficient in Space Force. Run. Senior Ni. I hope that Senior Ni can help this Kong and Brother Sue escape this calamity. Scram. If you dare to follow this old master, he'll kill you. Since Senior Ni is so unkind, don't blame this Kong and Brother Sue for being impolite. 2 bastards, this old master will remember this. Despicable. Shameless. Senior Ni, why act like this? Wouldn't it be better to first join hands and take care of these monster beasts before discussing what to do next? With my strength, even if I were to be surrounded by those butterflies, I could still escape. But with Shuiyu, the situation is different. Shuiyu, you escape first, you must protect yourself well. This old master swears, one day, he will grind you 2 bastards into dust. Ah. Dead? That bastard is drawing the illusionary butterflies here. Elder Luo, watch out. Uncle and I. Not good. These things have such strong defenses. It's a good opportunity to test the strength of my blood beast. Oh. We can't kill all of TH's illusionary void butterflies. If we keep fighting like this, we will be exhausted. But Uncle and I. Senior NIS cultivation is profound, you don't need to worry about him. Shuiyu, we have to leave this place. As we can escape, he should be fine. Then are you sure we can escape from here? Even if I am not, we have to try. In any case, it's better than just sitting here waiting to die. Fine, I'll follow you. Break. Go. This damned place is filled with void cracks. In addition, the illusionary void butterflies are interfering with the surrounding space. Someone is following us. What's he trying to do? If he wants to plot against us, he'll need to have the ability first. Good. As he follows my lead, he will hit the void crack in front of us. He wants to overtake us, then use us as bait while he runs away. Even if he doesn't die here, he will be severely wounded. He actually followed the path that the butterflies took to avoid the void crack. You guys are done for. Little brats, don't die too easily. Damn it. Ha ha. Little brats, don't die too easily. You want to run? Bastard. You dare to attack my soul? Boy, you'd best pray you die here. Otherwise, this king will make you regret being born in this world. Humph. Why aren't you worried? Aren't you afraid of death? So, Yang Kai. Why would I hate you? Nonsense. Who isn't afraid of death? But there's a saying that dying on a bed of flowers is the best way to go. Even now, you have the mood to joke? Although our current situation appeared extremely dangerous, it is actually quite simple for me to resolve. Since she is the young master of Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce, I cannot let her in on my secrets. What? Have you always hated me? Because I sent people to chase after and kill you. Also, I said some harsh words to you and tried to suppress you. Ha ha. The young master of the Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce is so sentimental. Women will be women in the end. So what if I am a woman? I was born a woman and never wanted to be a man. It has always been like this. I was only making a casual remark. Why did you have such an intense reaction? After so many years, who even considers what I want or how I feel? Is it okay for you to be like this? If anyone saw you, it would not be good for your Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce. If someone learned about your special constitution, they might try to abduct you. Who else is here besides you and me? Besides, you already know I am a woman and you have known about my special constitution for a long time, yet you've never tried to make a move based on it. What's wrong? Is this young master? Young lady, not attractive to you at all? What are you talking about? A shameless man like you actually knows how to feel shy? I really didn't know that you had such thin face. When we were on that dead star, didn't you simply know no shame? That was an accident, all right? That happened so many years ago, why bring it up now? Didn't we agree we should just forget about it, Leather? Who agreed to it? I'll never be able to forget. Fine, what do you want then? What do I want? Stop acting so confusing and just make it clear. What do you think I want? What can I even do? What are you doing? Let go. It hurts, you bastard. Are you satisfied? Pestering me endlessly with all this nonsense, just what is it you're trying to achieve? In any case, I got what I wanted. This is what you wanted? What of it? In this world, aside from my father and several of the Chambers of Commerce's elders, the only one who knows I am a woman is you. I don't want to die before experiencing what it's like to actually be a woman. So, you thought we were going to die? And, you said that dying on a bed of flowers was the best way to go, so what does it matter if I act like this? At least if I die here, I'll die a woman, fulfilling one small wish of mine. Sure enough, you've gone completely mad. Think what you want. Let me say this first, everything you've done today was because you forced me to, I won't take any responsibility. Who wants you to take responsibility? I know you have women, and more than one at that, but as the saying goes, a wife is inferior to a concubine, so a concubine might as well steal. What's wrong? Are you planning on traveling to the Yellow Spring Ether with me? Seems you know more than you let on, it has not been easy for you. As you know. The situation is what it is. If you have any other methods to get us out of this, you should use them now. In any case, I do not have the strength to fight anymore. There is no need for you to worry, leave everything to me. What method do you have? Say it. Just relax. Sigh. What is it? The enslavement bracelet. This thing can actually be used like this. Someone told me that it could restrain all kinds of exotic ins. I only tried using it as an experiment, but I didn't expect it to be this effective. Let's go, they won't dare to come near us. These annoying bugs. Why don't we just kill them all? Too troublesome, let's head there. What's wrong? Just now, with teary eyes, you wanted to go to the Yellow Spring Ether with me. Are you afraid now? If you're scared, you still have time to leave. Hey! What are you trying to do? Who's afraid? Don't try to test my intentions. What should we do now? Such rich Space Force fluctuations. There should be something extraordinary here. It seems I should have entered a long time ago. Don't worry, just leave everything here to me. There. Follow me. Ha ha. As I thought, there are space spirit crystals here. Luolan didn't lie to me. Those are space spirit crystals? You entered this place because you wanted to find space spirit crystals? They're quite different from the ones you've seen before. Look at this, the power contained inside of it is strong enough to affect its internal space. If one refines these using a special secret technique, once this space spirit crystal is detonated, it would be powerful enough to cause space to collapse across a wide area. At that time, no matter who's involved, I am afraid they would suffer greatly. Of course they're different, these are true space spirit crystals, they are formed by pure space force. Space spirit crystals mined in the outside world contain many impurities, and although they are still space spirit crystals, they are incomparable to these in terms of quality and grade. Space spirit crystals can even be used like that? Does your Chamber of Commerce have such a secret technique? It should, I have heard of it before, but I have never actually seen such a secret technique. This kind of space spirit crystal can't be stored inside a space ring, so how are you planning on storing them? It looks like you still have a lot of secrets on you. Moreover, a space ring refined from this kind of space spirit crystal will have a massive internal space, far superior to an ordinary space ring, but I suspect no artifact refiner would dare refine such a space ring. No one would treat their life so lightly. It's simple. Are you more interested in me now? Don't flatter yourself. I have many secrets, I'll tell you what I can, when I can. Yang Kai, look over there. I don't need to know this, I just want to have someone who can treat me as a real woman, that's enough. What's wrong? So many? Ha ha ha. Very good. You vulgar man. Yang Kai. I'm worried. Naturally, I am too. But this thing seems to be of great use to me. Help me collect these space spirit crystals first. Let me see what it really is. Be careful. Pulled in. Yang Kai. My knowledge sea is drying up. What is happening? I feel like my body and soul are being torn apart. I must resist this strange power of the helix. Arg. Nothing I do is working. My knowledge sea has completely dried up. The seven-colored soul-warming lotus. I am saved. There is space force inside this helix. I seem to have gained a new understanding of the Tao of space. Could it be that? I won't resist this power. Come back. Don't leave me. Yang Kai, you bastard. Come out now. I am only here in my soul avatar from. And because of the chaotic space here in Void I can't communicate with her using divine sense. I still have to get my physical body out of this helix. Let's try using Space Force. There is extremely powerful Space Force flowing through the helix and my body. Looks like I can only follow the helix's trajectory and comprehend its mysteries. And enhance my understanding of Tao of space. Good, the Space Force is gradually dissipating as I match my Space Force's movements with the helix's. My wounds are also being repaired rapidly. Success! My Space Force and the helix's force is overlapping each other perfectly. Let the space spirit crystals flow with the strange force of this helix and come to the center. Finally. There shouldn't be any danger here now. Rey. Why are there this strange black lines on my body? These black lines makes it seem as if part of my body was missing. One's physique naturally does not disappear for no reason, is this caused by the extremely powerful space force? Looks like I have to completely comprehend this new power to get rid of these black lines. Despite the strangeness of my state, I managed to absorb almost all the spatial helix's power in several thousand true space spirit crystals worth of space force. Unfortunately, now is not the best time for this. I feel better than ever, the more I comprehend the more I discover just how terrifying the methods I could display would be if I continued to enhancing my comprehension of the Tao of space. Shui Yu. She should be worried sick by now. Where did she go? Although I had not had much contact with Shuiyu, but from the brief period I had spent with her, I could tell she wasn't such a person. I don't think she abandoned me when I fell into danger. Did she encounter some kind of danger? I need to find her quickly. Previously, I would have needed to tear space to travel 100 kilometers, but now a single step forward is enough. Even if Shuiyu had left, she couldn't have run far. Found her. Fakfa. Py. You finally came. Yes. And, are you okay? How did you provoke it? It appeared on its own, after waiting for you for a few days, without any response, this monster beast suddenly appeared. Perhaps it was nearby and sensed you lead it away? Oh. Her Saint Chi is essentially depleted and there is damage to both her body and meridians. If I had arrived an hour later, Shuiyu might have died from exhaustion. As it appeared, it rushed towards you. I was afraid that you would be disturbed, so I Wait, your body. What happened? It's just some of my powers running out of control, it's not a big problem. As I completely refine and absorb it, the effects should pass. Don't worry about it, what needs to be dealt with right now is this fellow. Be careful, it's very powerful, definitely not inferior to an Origin King. What's more, it's proficient in Space Force. If I am not mistaken, it should be a shocking void beast. I know. As you know. I'll leave the rest up to you, my life is in your hands. You trust me that much? Then, I certainly can't let you down. Come. I want your monster core, you want my body. Let's see who obtains what they want and who becomes the other's meal. NSC. PSE. Disappear. In that case, don't blame me for being unkind. Come out. What are Master's orders? Kill it. Now you are dead. That way. I knew it wouldn't be so easy. Arshal. It's disturbing the surrounding space again, it escaped. After it. The severed world this is. It's you. Ha. Young boy, you sure have your way with women. Having a beauty cling to you even in this kind of place, this old master is truly envious. Of course this old master recognizes you. Why, did you forget this old master? It's only natural you don't recognize this old master, after all, this old master has changed greatly compared to when we last met. Senior recognizes me? You take a closer look at who this old master is. Senior Guizu, it's you? It is indeed this old master. Kid, you're quite amazing. How long has it been since we separated? You are already a third-order origin returning realm cultivator. This old master remembers you were just a saint back then, right? Second-order saint. Senior Guizu has a good memory. It seems that your opportunities these years have not been small. Otherwise, it would have been impossible to achieve such shocking growth. Many thanks, Senior. How has Senior been these years? What can I say? Not as good as you young kids apparently. This was an accident of sorts. By the way, Senior, have you managed to avenge your grievance? This old master's grudges are not so easy to repay. Why do you ask, kid? Are you interested in helping this old master? Senior must be joking, Junior strength IW, so how could he offer any help to Senior? Don't be so serious, I was only joking. Senior Guizu's artifact. That is the monster core. You want it? If you want it, just ask this old master. Why act so hesitant? Many thanks, Senior. It was yours in the first place. This old master also knows you're proficient in the Tao of space, so of course he left this monster core behind. Yeah, the purpose of me coming here is for the shocking void beast's monster core, so now Eve obtained what I wanted. Since you got what you wanted, perhaps you can help this old master get what he wants now? What does Senior need help with? If this Junior can be of assistance, he will certainly not refuse. There is a place in here that I will need to borrow your powers to explore. This old master doesn't dare to enter that place on his own, but it will be fine if you are there. It seems that Senior and I do indeed share some fate. This old master was also quite surprised. I was beginning to believe I'd lost my chance to meet up with you. When this old master passed by that place before, he spotted many rare spirit medicines. Unfortunately, that damned place was filled with void cracks, so this old master didn't dare enter too deep and only collected a few enlightenment flowers which had bloomed around the periphery before having to withdraw. Enlightenment flowers. Enlightenment flowers were origin-grade mid-rank spirit flowers. They were extraordinarily rare in the starfield because the current world principles did not seem suitable to their growth. Only in places where an ancient environment persisted could enlightenment flowers survive. Fortunately, the severed world is just such an environment, so it isn't surprising that there were enlightenment flowers here. Yeah, in addition to enlightenment flowers, there are many treasures there. Some of those herbs even I, an old master, can't recognize, but I am certain it is a paradise for origin kings. If I can obtain enough benefits from there, this old master is confident he will be able to break through to the third-order origin king realm in this lifetime. That should be the Medicine Valley that Uncle and I spoke of. You woke up? This Senior is. And, things were blurry just now, but it seems I am alright. This is Senior Guizu, don't worry, Senior and I are old acquaintances. Jia. Little girl, your thoughts are quite scattered. If this old master really wanted to attack you, do you think you would still be alive? Rest assured, since your boyfriend is this old master's acquaintance, you can be regarded as this old master's acquaintance as well. Senior is too kind. Unfortunately, this junior is wounded and cannot offer a proper greeting. Please forgive me. It's fine. But little girl. You're Shuiyu of Hongluo Chamber of Commerce, right? This old master is not a fool. Only a few people entered the severed world, and you're wearing the same clothes as Shuiyu, and you just spoke about your uncle and I. If this old master is still unable to figure out who you were, he would have lived all these years in vain. How did Senior figure that out? So that's how it is. The famous Hongluo Chamber of Commerce's third young master is actually a woman, simply astonishing. Senior, Shuiyu has her secrets, so she doesn't want others to know about her true identity as a woman. I hope Senior can keep it a secret. This old master isn't low-slipped. Whether she's male or female has nothing to do with this old master. I'd best change my appearance back, otherwise, if I meet someone again, they may also see through my identity. Right, little girl, what did you mean just now? Does your Hongluo Chamber of Commerce also know the location of that medicine valley? It turns out that it's not a secret. My Hongluo Chamber of Commerce has known about the existence of that medicine valley. Every time the severed world opens, someone will come over and we will have some gains occasionally, but because that place is filled with so many void cracks, no one dares enter too deeply. Yang boy, it looks like we need to speed up a bit. If others get there first, we may not even have soup to drink. Let this old master carry you for now. Medicine Valley as I thought, many people those two are also here. What happened? Don't worry, Uncle and I was only slightly wounded, it's not a problem. Toman Shuiyu. Uncle and I. Ha? Dare I ask this friend? You don't need to ask for this old master's name and origin. This old master has no plans to join forces with you. Let's go. Just take your junior back and go about your business. No need to pay attention to this old master. Yang Kai, be careful. Yang Kai, aren't you coming? I have something to do with this senior, so I am afraid I cannot fulfill our previous agreement, Senior Luo. If there is a chance in the future, this junior will give you appropriate compensation. Guizhu? Why have I never heard of such a character in the Starfield? How could a second-order origin king possibly be so unknown? Especially one with such obvious traits. It's fine, I was not fully prepared and implicated you this time. Since you have agreed to assist this nobleman, then good luck. Kid, trying to take the skin from a tiger only leads to being eaten. Think about it clearly. Uncle and I, what's the situation right now? The situation isn't optimistic. The spirit medicines and herbs outside the valley have already been divided up. That bastard Kong Fa followed this old master and Elder Luo all the way to this medicine valley, and after he arrived, he used some kind of secret technique to call over Shuiwei. What's more, before we even arrived, Zilong was already here along with that old bastard Meng Tong, who somehow learned of this place. Meng Tong? Although he is just a first order, he had reached the very peak of that realm. Also he himself never joined any great force, always cultivating all on his own. Purple Star, Sword Union, Hongluo Chamber of Commerce. All of the Starfield's great forces had extended invitations to Meng Tong, hoping to win him over and even offering him honorable positions as an elder. Unfortunately, Meng Tong had refused them all so far. Forget it, although there weren't many spirit medicines and herbs that our Hongluo Chamber of Commerce received this time, each one is a rare treasure. The remaining spirit medicines are hidden inside, but we can't enter it for now. 7-colored radiant light? Indeed. This is the divine bird's 7-colored radiant peacock's innate 7-colored radiant light. This aura completely ignores all forms of defense, whether they're artifacts, secret techniques, or divine sense. Once shrouded in it, no matter how high one's cultivation is, it will not take long for them to disintegrate and die. It's extremely dangerous. Then how are we supposed to enter? What that behind you? What's wrong? We wait. This radiant light is diffused when the divine bird exhales. When it inhales, it will take it back and we can then enter the medicine valley. Despicable. Inside the valley, there are numerous void cracks that, while dangerous, can serve as natural barriers. We only need to find an against the 7-colored appropriate void crack to radiant light. Hide behind in order to protect ourselves when the divine bird exh. Die. Despicable. Heh, this was found out. Don't you feel ashamed of acting like that, Your Excellency? Ha. How this old master acts, there's no need for others to comment on. This king cannot be bothered with you now, but he will certainly settle this account another day. Yang boy, did you hear what they said just now? I heard, Senior, when did you leave that thing on XLE? When this old master handed over the shocking void beast's monster core to you. What's wrong? Are you dissatisfied with this old master's conduct? Nothing of the sort. I just felt that Senior really stands high and sees far. Don't try to flatter this old master, it's just that this old master has always worked alone, so he needs to be vigilant of everything and take advantage of every opportunity. I'll do my best. Now that you've heard what they just said, this old master will be counting on you. There's movement. Come on, now. Come on, let's go too, let's do it first. Inside the Medicine Valley, what is that bastard doing? That boy is probably going to meet disaster. That guy named Guizhu doesn't know how dangerous this place is, how could their end be good? Rushing in so quickly, once he touches a hidden void crack, even if he's an origin king, he'll surely suffer greatly. I don't think so. We're here. Yang boy, this old master will make this clear right now. Whatever we find in this Medicine Valley, well split evenly, this old master won't take advantage of you. What do you think? There's a medicinal fragrance. Haha, we've only just come in and we already have a harvest. Well, do as Senior proposes. Over there. Divine Nirvana fruits. These are Divine Nirvana fruits? The ones that are used to refine the Great Nirvana pill? Yeah, I am certain this is the Divine Nirvana fruit. In this world, there are many kinds of spirit flowers and grasses, but each one that has the descriptor divine in their name is an incredible treasure. Divine such herbs innately gather elements of the heavenly way, which makes them extremely difficult to mature and will easily perish if certain conditions are not met. Tao, however, once one does mature, they come to possess incredible effects, whether they are swallowed directly or refined into pills. These effects are even useful to origin kings. Senior, we've struck it lucky. Ha ha ha. Kid, it seems you know quite a bit about spirit medicines. Good, there are exactly 4, so as we agreed, we'll each take 2. Wait. Senior, if you pick the Divine Nirvana fruit like this, there won't be any immediate problems, but if you don't preserve it properly, the medicinal efficacies will quickly pass. Then how should they be preserved? Simple, it only needs to be stored in a metal attribute container. Senior, look, there is a rich metal attribute aura in the area around this Divine Nirvana fruit. If my guess is right, down below this fruit tree, there is some kind of mineral load. If we maintain a similar environment for the picked fruits, it would be best. So that's how it is. Is this all right? Oh. A box made from profiline red gold. Senior actually has such a treasure, of course there won't be a problem with this. Storing the Divine Nirvana fruit inside such a box will ensure its medicinal efficacies don't leak for 1,000 years or more. Good, then this old master won't delay any further. We came in early, there should be a lot of treasures here, so we can explore and collect them slowly by following the medicinal fragrance. In that case, this old master thinks there's still something here. There. Demon Melting Iris. Congratulations Senior, this Demon Melting Iris seems to be at least 2,000 years old, and if it is leased to refine a demon vanquishing pill, it is imaginable that origin kings would go to war to snatch it. If it were not for it emitting such a potent medicinal fragrance, this old master might have missed it. Ha, this old master's luck is too good. Good, this thing is of great use to this old master, so he will take it first. If there is anything we discover later, no matter what it is, you can freely take it. Yang boy, is that agreeable? Naturally. The primary function of the Demon Melting Iris is to melt heart demons. Guizhu is now a second-order origin king, but if he wanted to break through to the third order, there would be many difficulties. Guizhu's life was filled with tragedies, and he had yet to obtain the vengeance he sought, so the power of his heart demons would not be small. In this world, only the Demon Melting Iris Kalo suppress such a powerful heart demon. This old master won't forget the favor. Senior, do you hear something? This is bad, the 7-colored radiant light. Join our Discord to get updates in real-time. discord.gg/s. Where's the nearest void crack? Here. Of course. Is there really a void crack here? Senior doesn't need to be so nervous, this junior would not play tricks with his life. And, this void crack is both tall and long. That's good. This old master has also tried to cultivate the Tao of space and know how difficult it is, yet you have such profound achievements in this domain. You were right, there is really void crack here and the 7-colored radiant light is making it visible. Young boy, in the future you will sure become the most dazzling star in the entire star field. By the way, Yang boy, this old master noticed you have quite a deep knowledge of spirit medicines and herbs. Have you studied alchemy, perhaps? Oh. In this short 30 or 40-year period, you managed to grow from the Saint realm all the way to the third-order origin returning realm. That was surprising enough for this old master, but now you say you also had time to study alchemy? Are you not afraid you will delay your cultivation by pursuing too many diverse fields? My original intention of studying alchemy was as an auxiliary to my cultivation. The pursuit of the peak of the martial Tao has always been my priority. Alchemy, artifact refining, arranging spirit arrays, although each of these fields is of great importance, none are comparable to the martial Tao. Cultivation should always be one's priority, everything else can only serve as supplementals to it. But that being said, if you can achieve something in any of these three domains, it is still a remarkable accomplishment. Do you mind telling this old master what grade of pills you can refine now? Since it is senior asking, this junior won't conceal anything. This junior can be regarded as an Origin King grade alchemist and can refine Origin King grade spirit pills. Are you making a joke? You're really an Origin King grade alchemist? Although I have only refined a few Origin King grade spirit pills, brat, why did you told this old master that truth? Aren't you afraid that this old master would act against you? I am sure that senior is not such a person, and even if you want to capture me and force me do alchemy for you, I have indeed refined some. According to the Starfield's method of classifying alchemists, this junior should be regarded as an Origin King grade alchemist. You would always have to be worried that I may poison you through those pills. Then regarding that great Nirvana pill and demon vanquishing pill you mentioned before, can you refine them? At least with 60% success rate. 60%? Even most famous alchemy grandmasters would not dare guarantee a 60% success rate. But those are both Origin King grade spirit pills, so neither is easy to refine, but long as you can obtain the other ingredients, I should be able to give it a try. Ha ha. This old master never expected that a little brat this old master almost completely wrote off in the past would not only have such profound cultivation but also become an Origin King grade alchemist one day. But what? If senior wants to refine the great Nirvana pill and demon vanquishing pill, this junior can recommend another person. She has far more exquisite skill in alchemy. If she takes action, the success rate will be higher. Do you know another Origin King grade alchemist? Right, you should have been taught by some famous grandmaster. Could it be you're referring to your honored master? No, the person I am referring to is my senior sister. Your senior sister is also an Origin King grade alchemist? Didn't that mean that there were 3 alchemy grandmasters at this level in one single group? How heaven-defying was that? Yang Kai. Is your recruiting? Do you need a high cultivation elder or something? Junior belongs to a force called High Heaven that has its headquarters on Shadowed Star. Despite lacking in many places, this junior also serves as High Heaven's master. Really? Kai, this old master has wandered about all alone for most of his life, and ever since escaping that floating continent, he has drifted about without any place to stop and rest. What do you say to this old master calling your High Heaven home? This old master doesn't have many requirements. Long as he can hang the title of honored guest elder next to his name and he can enjoy the care of those Origin King grade alchemists to occasionally refine a few pills, this old master will be satisfied. A master like senior wishing to join High Heaven. How could this junior ask for anything more? But the status of honored guest elder doesn't fit senior's great strength, so instead, you shall be the Supreme Elder. Yang boy, you treating this old master with such courtesy demands that this old master respond with equal sincerity. Alright, this old master does not speak empty words. It's settled. Then it's settled? Supreme Elder? When the time comes, this old master will not disgrace his title as a Supreme Elder. Senior is too serious. Since this junior offered you the position of Supreme Elder, he does not doubt you. Oh. Junior greets Supreme Elder. Good, after this trip to the Severed World is over, this old master will follow you back to the... You still call me senior? Many thanks, master. A simple matter. Now that Giu Zhu is not an outsider, maybe. Supreme Elder, I suddenly had a thought. What? We should act separately, that way our search range will greatly increase and the number of treasures we can collect will double. What do you think? Since I am suggesting this, I naturally have a method to allow Supreme Elder to discover those void cracks. It should be possible. Come, let's try. If we separate, we can indeed search a wider area and our gains will also increase, but there are too many void cracks here. Although this old master can discover most of them, there are some which are hidden so deeply that this old master cannot discover. Without you, this old master is not confident he can act freely. Oh. This is Space Force? How is it? Is it useful? This old master can feel all the surrounding void cracks now. There are 3 hidden cracks nearby, right? It's useful, very useful. Yeah, this old master won't run into any problems anymore, but... Are you sure you'll have no problems on your own? There's no problem. Good, in that case, we'll act separately, but you must still remain vigilant. And, I will leave something with you as well. This is the Vicel of this old master's 10,000 soul banner. It has a direct link to this old master's soul. For now, I'll leave it with you. Long as you and I are within a few thousand kilometers, I will be able to perceive your location if you stimulate it and I will rush over to assist. Many thanks. 7-colored radiant light has also retreated. Let's go. Medicine Valley, it should be time S, right? A life aura is approaching. Red Star Ginseng, this really is a good place. From what I saw last time, the period of time between when the 7-colored radiant peacock inhaled and exhaled was roughly half an hour. Is there really not any other way to become more efficient? Oh, it's her. But not good. What's wrong? Is there a void crack in front of me? Senior Luo. Wait. Yes. If you go forward 5 steps, you'll touch it. Many thanks. If you had not reminded me just now, I am afraid I'd have already lost my head. A minor matter, Senior doesn't need to worry about it. By the way, why are you here alone? I acted separately from Senior Guizhu so that we could have greater gains. But what about Senior Luozi? Why aren't you either with Senior Niz following him? I was not able to obtain anything good, so I decided to take a chance and explore on my own. Although I have had some gains so far, it seems that the reason I haven't gotten into trouble yet was merely luck. The 7-colored radiant light is coming. Seems my estimates were right. Senior, come here. What's wrong? This void crack. It's a bit small. The divine light is coming and this void crack is our only option for survival. It's fine, we only need to hide here for a while. Can I stand here? Know that location is still very dangerous, you need to come forward. This space crack is really very small. Senior, your position is still very dangerous. Forgive me. You. Senior, check behind you. I apologize. I overreacted a bit. Senior. Please don't move around. Twist. It's fine. I'll turn around. Touring around was a bad decision. After thinking about it carefully, I think it's best if I leave. Senior. Leave? Where can you go now? Actually, you don't need to take such risks. We can just stay like this for a while and wait for the 7-colored radiant light to disperse. I can enter the void crack. This place is big enough for a single person to hide comfortably, but for 2 people. It's a bit tight. Many thanks, Senior, but Eve already decided, that's right. Senior, this junior will give you a little gift. A gift? Good luck, Senior. What gift did he just give me? This is... I see now. Many thanks, Yang Kai. Inside the void crack I noticed something unusual while moving through the void. There are several places where the space force fluctuations are very unstable. It's been half an hour already, it's time to return to the severed world again. The space here is quite small and I only managed to obtain 5 space spirit crystals this time. Forget it, mosquito meat is also meat. If my guess is right, these unstable places were where the countless void cracks in the severed world connected to the void. I was right, but I wonder if I am still inside the Medicine Valley. These are longevity fruits. These fruits has no effect on one's cultivation, but they can prolong one's life. A person can only take 3 pills refined from these longevity fruits, after that it will no longer have any effect on them. Next time when the 7-colored radiant light strikes again, I will find a void crack to escape into and search for space spirit crystals. Seems my luck is good. Not only I came back to the Medicine Valley, I also arrived at a location that had not been searched yet. But a longevity pill refined from these fruits can increase the lifespan of an origin king by at least 100 years. And after half an hour I will return to the Medicine Valley, this way I can harbor more treasures efficiently. As I thought, it's more convenient to explore on my own rather than working with others. There seems to be another good spirit here. If I had not chosen to prioritize Luo Lan's reputation at that time, I wouldn't have discovered such an efficient way to use time. My luck is quite good. Looks like I am not the only one who discovered this. Courting death. A third-order origin realm brat dares have ideas about something this old master set his eyes on. Father, do you want me to? A pitiful weakling, why bother with him? If he dares to appear in front of you, you can act as you please. Good, the region up ahead was filled with many void cracks. More than one kind? Those are enlightenment flowers. Supreme Elder Gui Ziyu had previously said that these flowers are able to help a cultivator perceive the heavenly way and martial Dao and improve their realm. An enlightenment flower would not bloom until it was at least 300 years old, and when it first blossomed it would only have 3 petals. Every 100 years thereafter, 1 more petal would be added until it reached a maximum of 9 petals. In other words, the medicinal age of these enlightenment flowers was at least 3,000 years. If an origin king was able to collect these 5 enlightenment flowers, they wouldn't even need any other kinds of auxiliaries to assist them in their future cultivation. Eyeing as they digested a single petal at appropriate times in their secluded meditation, they would be able to steadily improve their cultivation. I must get those flowers. Zilong. The master of Purple Star deserved his reputation. He was able to block an attack from this old master. Is this boy the disciple of some old monster who had secluded himself from the world? Father. The 7-colored radiant light is coming. Damn it. And when I was this close. Hide behind a space crack first. Although I managed to block Zilong's attack, but doing that caused him the same QO to become quite turbulent. Fortunately, this is easy to solve. I just need to wait for the healing pill to take effect. Boy, what are you looking at? Brat, did you not hear my father ask you a question? Are you deaf? You're finished. This young master will personally take your life. If he asks something, I have to answer. What thing is he? What thing are you? Your name is Zidong, right? I wonder if you've heard a certain saying. Dogs that can bite don't bark. Dogs like you who can only yell can't bite. So what if I cursed you? Hit me then. Come on, hit me. If you're not a lame dog, come over here and kill me. Just you wait, in half an hour, I'll let you know the consequences of provoking this young master. Come on, come on. Ah. Interesting. You dare curse me? Kid, you are amusing. This old master has suddenly become interested in you. How about it, boy? Are you interested in joining hands with this old master? Not interested. This young master hasn't forgotten what happened between us before. Elder Su, this kid seems to be looking down on you. It's fine, this old master won't lower himself to deal with you. Boy, in this place, people die all the time, that's only normal. This old master was indeed in the wrong though, so if you insist on pursuing the matter, this old master can compensate you. This old master wants to cooperate with you. What do you think? Cooperate how? Simple, you and I join forces to exchange moves with this pair from Purple Star. Sue, you're far too presumptuous. Do you really think you can snatch these enlightenment flowers from this king's hand just by joining forces with this boy? You should know how precious these enlightenment flowers are, and if you and I don't join forces, neither of us will obtain any of them. Whether I can snatch them or not, you'll have to wait and find out. Kid, besides the enlightenment flowers, there are also some stalks of heavenly infant grass. It is a main ingredient in the Origin King pill. If you can obtain such a pill, breaking through to the Origin King realm in the future will be assured. There are also several seeking Heart Lotus over there. These are treasures that can discipline one's state of mind. If we can succeed later, this old master only wants those enlightenment flowers, everything else is yours for the taking. Is this old master's sincerity enough for you? It's enough. But, old dog, do you think this young master is a fool? You offer nothing but a few honeyed words and expect me to work to the death for you? Are you stupid? This young master has never met such an idiot before. You. Elder Su, this boy is clearly messed up in the head, you'd be better off not wasting your breath on him. You. Demand you piece of shit. I, Zidong, swear here, I will make you taste the most brutal torture in the whole world. Is barking all you can do? A toothless dog that can only run its mouth and can't even remember when it's taught a lesson. If I were your father, I'd have choked you to death the moment you were born, but it seems your father must be just as stupid if he sired such an idiot son. His words sounded plain on the surface, as if he was just having a meaningless argument with Zidong. But if one thought about it carefully, they were extremely vicious. Once Zidong failed to uphold his oath, this brat's existence would definitely become a heart demon to him. No matter what, this kid must die. It's almost time, this young master won't waste any more words on you. Where did he go? Space Force. Kid, you're proficient in Space Force? How is that possible? So, that's how it is. It turns out that this is what you were relying on. No wonder you dared to speak so wildly before. Young man, is king attacking you before, was this king's mistake? Father. Oath. Since it is an apology, then he'll reluctantly accept. However, what are you really trying to say? This king doesn't have any hidden intentions. This king simply wants to ask if you are interested in joining us? Although your cultivation hasn't reached the Origin King realm, this king can offer you the position of Honored Guest Elder based on your performance just now. Honored Guest Elder. Honored Guest Elders of Purple Star have always seen Origin Kings, none has ever been an Origin Realm cultivator. Join Purple Star? You shut up first. No thanks, Eve always been a lone wanderer and don't like being restricted, so we'll have to decline your generous offer of an Honored Guest Elder post. Honored Guest Elders are not restricted by my Purple Star in any way, they maintain complete independence. Little friend seems to have misunderstood my "you think about it" proposal. More carefully. You talk too much. Kid, you were right to refuse. You're also too long-winded. Old Doss, do you think I don't know what you're trying to do? You think you can stall me with these cheap antics? Don't believe his rhetoric. If you really agree to his proposal, your future will definitely be miserable. However, this old master very much appreciates your attitude, so why not consider joining my abandoned lair? Boy, being too smart is not a good thing. Don't think your paltry mastery of Space Force is enough for this king will give you to escape this one last chance. Pick those king's palm. Enlightenment flowers and deliver them to this king, and this king will spare your life. Wow, such rich medicinal fragrance. Want it? Come and get it yourself. Good, as expected of enlightenment flowers, the efficacy is really extraordinary. I can even feel my bottleneck loosening somewhat. Could this be my chance? Little brat, enough. Generally, when one picks extremely precious herbs, they will only harvest the usable parts while trying to leave this way they can obtain plant itself undamaged. The maximum benefits without destroying this opportunity for future generations. Long as the poots are left here, they may bloom again after enough time has passed. He. This bastard is definitely doing this on purpose. Now for the second, ha ha ha. 3, 4, 5. Forget it, I am not seeing anything, I am not hurt. Forget it, if I can't collect any enlightenment flowers, at least there's still the Seeking Heart Lotuses. Wow. It's over. Even though those Seeking Heart Lotuses cannot escape this brat's hands. Those Seeking Heart Lotuses are also good things, I can't just ignore them. What? That's... giving up on the heavenly infant grass, kid? Is that all there is to your skill, boy? If you have the ability, why not pick those heavenly infant grass as well? Why must Brother Sue embarrass this boy now? How could he possibly achieve such a feat? If he can do it, this young master will immediately waste his meridians. Ha ha ha. It looks like you all haven't learned your lesson yet. Seems like I've been too soft-hearted. Say whatever you'd like, brat. It won't change the fact that you can't collect those heavenly infant grasses. If you have the guts, you can take everything here and leave nothing for me. What if I can collect them? If you can really take them away, this old master will call you Grandpa. In that case, I'll look forward to you calling me Grandpa. Is that the 7-colored radiant light? Let's test it with the golden blood thread. No. Get out. My golden blood thread has been destroyed. The power of the 7-colored radiant light is really as rumored. Boy, is that all you've got? Come on, try again. I was just testing it out, but now the fun begins. What's that? Is he going to use this thing? Not good. Damn it, why has the 7-colored radiant light not withdrawn yet? He can't be serious. Do I really have to waste my meridians? Sure enough, the 7-colored radiant light ignores all forms of defense, not by aiming at a physical body but at the existence of flesh and blood, so the stone puppet's physique is not restrained by it. Didn't you say you'd call me Grandpa? What? Refusing to admit your loss? Didn't you say you'd waste your meridians? What thing are you? You dare ask this young master to waste his meridians? Boy, this old master will give you some advice. Act according to your station or you will suffer in the future. Why do you insist on going so far? Boy, pay attention to your words. Don't forget, the 7-colored radiant light will retreat, and once it does, you should know what your end will be. Laughable, there's actually such an ignorant fool like forget it. You in this world, I have no more time to play with you. I'll be going on ahead. Do I need to show any respect to trash like you? Go on ahead? What does he mean? In that case, well, put aside our grievances for now and cooperate. This king will also try his best to find him and eliminate him here in this severed world. It seems we've all underestimated his accomplishments in the Tao of space. Brother Sue, you don't need me to remind you how terrifying a cultivator who has mastered Space Force is. Right now, he is just a third-order Origin returning realm boy, but if he manages to break through to the Origin King realm in the future, he won't have a future. This old master won't let him leave this place alive. Watch out. Ha ha ha, little grandson, Grandpa is here to teach you a lesson. / not good. Domain. Little brat, don't look down on this old master. Kill. I'll be hiding in the void and accompanying you from now on so you won't be lonely. Arg. If Zilong acts against me now, it would certainly be disastrous for me. Damn it. I need to escape. Brother Sue, this king advises you not to think about running away. You should know something about this king's purple chi eternal river secret art. With this king's means, you have no hope of escaping. My worst fears has come true. Naturally, this king understands, but what does this have to do with you? If my son is in danger, this king will notice. Brother Z, why must you be this way? Do not forget, that little brat said he will be hiding in young Lord Dong is only the cracks, following a third-order Origin realm US around. Cultivator, if that boy were to launch a successful sneak attack, what would the consequences be? Brother Z should be clear. You can't say that for certain. If this old master is still around though, that boy will have to split his attention, improving everyone's safety, right? What Brother Sue says is correct. Brother Sue, your situation isn't optimistic now. Even if you can divert a part of that boy's attention, just how much is debatable. This king would be happy to take this opportunity to kill you and avenge the many purple star cultivators who suffered at your hands. Brother Sue, don't say this king didn't give you a chance. This king will now give you two choices. First, I kill you. Death ends all troubles. Time is short and this king's patience is also limited. Think quickly, Brother Sue. This king will naturally not embarrass you, because it won't be this king who is in charge of your soul brand, but my son. Otherwise, hand over your soul brand and obey this king's orders from now on. Hand over my soul brand? Fine, this old master accepts. If you want the soul brand of this old master, then this old master will hand it over. However, I hope to you. Brother Z won't make things too difficult for this old master in the future. What? What, does Elder Sue think that this young master is not qualified to control your soul brandy? If that is the case, then this young master doesn't want it either. Young master misunderstands. Young master is a dragon among men, and his future achievements will certainly be higher than this old master's. Being able to serve young master is this old master's honor. Oh? So this is the soul brand of an Origin king? Arg. Oh. It's really effective. Young master, stop quickly. If this continues, this old master's soul will be extinguished. This old master? In front of whom are you daring to call yourself old master? Who gave you such gall? Ah. Old servant was wrong. Young master, please stop. Old servant won't dare act presumptuously again. Enough. Despite everything else, Elder Sue is still in some sense your senior. You cannot treat him like this in the future. Yes. One day, I will surely make Zilong and his bastard son pay. Just now, this young master was simply experimenting a bit. After all, this young master has never controlled an Origin King's soul brand before. Does Elder Sue have any objections to this young master's conduct? I wouldn't dare. Young master should address old servant by his name directly in the future. Old servant does not dare claim to be an elder before young master. As for what happened just now, old servant naturally does not mind. By the way, what have you gained since entering this medicine valley? Bring out everything you have for this young master to inspect. All of old servant's possessions are inside. Please have a look, young master. If there is anything you like, feel free to take it. What is this? The 7-colored radiant light has also receded. Elder Sue, come over. A used Star Emperor token. Yes. Father, Eve heard that there is a shocking secret hidden within the Star Emperor tokens. Is that true? I am afraid no one is capable of that. The Star Emperor tokens are ancient, and many have been lost in the starfield. The only one I know of for certain is the one that Hong Luo Chamber of Commerce holds. And Sword Union also has one. There are indeed such rumors, but one would need to gather all 9 before they could try to discover this secret. In the age when the Great Emperor lived, our 3 forces were able to provide the Great Emperor with some small assistance, and in return, we were each granted a Star Emperor token that had one of his divine abilities sealed inside as compensation. After over 10,000 years, the Star Emperor tokens owned by our 3 forces have already been used when respective disasters struck. Let's go, but be careful of the surrounding void cracks. That boy may really be hiding nearby, looking for opportunities to launch sneak attacks. Inside the Medicine Valley, those idiots aren't still waiting for me, are they? I am not that bored. Senior Niguang had said that one could only stay here for a month at most. If one stays here for too long, they will experience suppression and rejection by the world principles here. Now the harvest shrunk dramatically, there is no point in acting separately. If we go ether, IT will be safer. IT's time to rendezvous with Guizhou. 7-colored radiant LIGH is coming again. The 7-colored radiant peacock. It flew away? Great, now that the 7-colored radiant peacock had left, wouldn't it be the perfect opportunity to go search its nest? Other side of the Medicine Valley, the time has come. I did not expect we'd be so lucky. Just 10 days after our arrival, the divine bird has decided to leave its nest. Ha ha ha, what a heaven-sent opportunity. Can we obtain the immortal tree now? Young master, did you just say immortal tree? What does it matter to you? Uncle and I, how long